Hello there. Welcome everyone to today's episode of Adventures in Adventurers League. Today we're going to be taking my group of 3 to the realm of IceWind Dale. We'll be running the first session of many until the completion of this hardcover. IceWind Dale has become trapped in a perpetual winter, having not felt the warmth of the sun in over 2 years. In fact, the sun no longer appears above the mountains, not even what should be the height of summer. Most Dale residents blame Oro, the Frostmaiden, the god of winter's wrath. The shimmering aurora that weaves across the sky each night is said to be her doing, a potent spell that keeps the sun at bay. Dale folk live in the scattering of settlements known as 10 towns. They drop off in caravans coming from the south and travel between settlements in this never-ending winter has left everyone feeling isolated. Although each town has resolved to appease their Frostmaiden with sacrifices of one kind or another, no respite from winter's fury seems forthcoming. For adventurers such as yourselves, 10 towns is a place to test one's mettle, and, in the spirit of heroes who have come before, leave your mark on this frigid, blighted land. Your group awakens at the East Side Inn, having arrived in the town of Tourmaline the night before. Tourmaline, the most picturesque of the 10 towns, is not without its fair share of troubles, especially now with the perpetual winter caused by the Frostmaiden. As you wake up, you hear a voice singing from downstairs. Ahead of winter's wind she came, the lovely woman with no name, draped in fur-lined cloak of red. To the icy lake she fled. The wind pursued her all the same. As sure as night, she's dead.
Alright, I'm gonna head down the stairs.
Too many leashes.
I'd like to... Is this a bulletin board? Is this actual thing I can interact with, or just flavor? Is there anything on there?
You see several notices of people needing help and whatnot throughout the town. Some like lost pets and whatnot. And various things like you see also a oh, one second. Jester, hey, I went back to work and also I've been working on this game. Sorry, this game took me quite a bit to finish, and technically I'm not even finished with it. But yeah, we're here with Rime the Frostmaiden today. I hope you'll be able to stick around for it. I spent a lot of work on it. Thank you, Jester. Alright, sorry about that. Dawn, please make me a perception check.
Perception or investigation?
Perception. Perception. In the corner of the bulletin board there, you see a very small scribble that you have to lean in just a little bit more in order to see. And it says,
O'Doyle rules. Interesting. Okay.
"Oh, you're awake. We haven't had enough business lately, so we can't afford to offer breakfast anymore. But I heard you. It's the young lass there who looks just about in her teens about speaking to you. I heard you're one of the groups of adventurers sent here to help us out of this mess. It's not much, But I have leftover stew that I fed to my sick paw if you want.
Ooh, yum.
Yeah, as long as you can afford to offer it to us without going hungry yourself, I'd appreciate that.
He smiles and offers you, each of you, a bowl of very hearty stew. As she's serving it to you, Alicia hungrily gobbles that up. A knight errant in training needs their energy. As she's serving you all the food, she starts humming that tune again. Ahead of winter's when she came, the lovely woman with no name, draped in fur-lined cloak of red, to the icy lake she fled. The wind pursued her all the same, as sure as night she's dead. I hope you all like it. I can't tell if it's good or not, since my pa always says everything I make is good.
Very delicious. Can I ask her about her song that she's... can I ask her about the song that she's singing? Oh, what's that tune you're singing?
Oh, that. It's nothing really. 50 years ago, my pa's pa and ma gave shelter to a woman in red for free. In return for their hospitality, she gave them a ring. Some sort of wind howled and burst open the door to our establishment, knocking my grandparents unconscious, and the woman in red, she ran for her life. She touches the ring fastened around her like a necklace and smiles. I don't remember much from my grandparents, but we keep this in case the woman in red ever comes back. Oh, my apologies. I haven't introduced myself. I'm Marta. And you?
Oh, hi, Marta. I'm Vorna. I'm traveling with these two other illustrious people, and quite wishing for their death sometime soon. They seem to get into a lot of trouble, so I should have their corpses in no time.
You see her just, she was eating her own stew at one point, and then when you mentioned that, she just pauses for a moment, but then smiles right away again, and just nods.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Varna. He looks over at you.
Well, my name is Torak, and this is my here not errant in training Alicia.
What are you doing?
This is
I don't know.
This is the first
I'm trying
time
to
he's
fit in.
talked in character. That's just how Torak talks. He's just never spoken in character before.
Oh, no, you forever.
No, there's something I need to point out here, okay? Alright? So, that is true. You've never talked in character, Torak, in a language that anyone here can understand. Because the only languages you speak are...
Abyssal,
Let me adjust.
and primordial.
Correct, and everyone here shares common. So...
Common
Yes.
is only a defaulted thing, but okay.
Not here.
Yes. Not here in Adventurers League, no sir. So she just you're your friend. He's a special kind of feller, ain't he? And she looks over at
There's a
you.
small child riding on my shoulders down the stairs.
Wait,
While
what do
we're
you
flying.
what do you speak?
Abyssal, deep speech, and primordial.
Oh, I don't speak any of those.
Yep.
Perfect.
How do you not speak Infernal as a tiefling?
I figured it was too stereotypical.
And Adventurers League is very inclusive.
He's raised outside his species.
I don't know how you can make a character that doesn't know Common. How is that allowed? Like,
Common
how did
was
you
always a default
substitute
thing.
that?
Like, you didn't need to write that in. Like everyone just knew common.
Anyway,
It's weird that would change that.
You're over here jabbering
We'll
to
just-
yourself.
we'll
Nobody
say-
understands you.
as long as Alicia knows one of those languages, she's just also your translator.
Sure, yeah. With telepathic bond.
Okay. Yes, let's go with that. You see, Marta is is serving Alicia a bowl for stew, as Alicia's asking for seconds, and then she looks over at you, Dalton. What's your name?
Yes, how rude of me not to introduce myself. My name is Dalton. As Vorna so elegantly put it, we're traveling together. If you happen to have any leads on this Eternal Winter to set us on our way, we'd be very appreciative.
It's awfully cold.
Your guess is as good as mine. Anyone else's in all of 10 towns, for a matter of fact. If anyone knew, we would have been out of this mess already a long ways back. This weather for 2 years, it has really hurt our business quite a lot. I've been trying my best to take care of my paw. I don't know how much long we can last without all the tourism coming from outside.
You need that agro-tourism to bring in the money.
Karak
know
is
what
still
that was.
jabbering to himself in a language nobody can understand.
Yes.
Well, I often would start my searches in libraries or other repositories of information.
Mausoleums, maybe?
Any such place that
No, that's
you
where
would
I hang out.
recommend? Perhaps
She
an
thinks for a
institution
moment.
or an individual who would have a personal library.
She thinks for a moment, and I don't think there's anyone here in Tourmaline who has a library. And I know the biggest town over does. And as she's about to say that, a cold wind blows through the inn. As the front door opens, in walks a half-orc with a grizzled frame who looks like he has seen his fair share of battles. Speaker Aurus, to what does the east side owe the pleasure? Marta, always a pleasure to see that smile of yours. I heard a group of adventurers came to your establishment last night, and I was hoping to speak with them. The half-orc looks over at your group. I assume these are them.
We are indeed. Unless anybody else. Do I know if anybody else is here and we're just overplaying ourselves?
Oh,
You know,
nope.
Light up here.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no one else here.
I'd-
Clyde is not a thing anymore. We don't care about Clyde. Yes, we're
well,
the adventurers.
Torak peeks his head around the corner, and then Alicia's head is above that because she's on top of me, you know, like on my shoulders. We're just like, who's there?
Alicia translates for you. Greetings, I am Aurus Mashtu, speaker for Tourmaline. He examines your entire group. My apologies, I forget that people not from IceWind Dale might not know our terminology. A speaker is akin to a leader for the town. As leader, I must solve any problems that might arise, which is why I am now asking for your assistance. Several days ago, kobolds took over our mines, the pride of our town. Luckily, no one was killed, but the miners can't go back to work until the kobolds are dealt with. Will you help us?
Yeah. Wait, you said some people were killed?
No, luckily no one was killed.
Oh, I
but-
get kind of sad, but I still kind of like solemnly like, yeah, sure, we'll help.
Actually, I forgot. Someone did die last week, but that was before the kobolds came. Our mine has a giant hole leading into the Underdark, so it's possible something else crawled up from it and is in there with the kobolds.
Oh. I'm not about the Underdark. I don't like that place. Too many
Underdark.
in-laws.
That sounds cool. Also, I can read common or speak common.
Well, I assume you replaced your languages, so that's what you did. Because if common was there, it would show up. That's why you did for them.
You're not getting out of this. You can't speak
I
common.
mean, just update your sheet.
Just accept that you're just jabbering to yourself and no one understands you.
Because one of the things in Tasha's is that it allows you to customize the proficiencies you know, the languages you know, in order to be more inclusive to players. Just because you're a dwarf doesn't automatically assume that you know Dwarvish. You might... forgot what the quote was, but they don't want to assume that you grew up in that exact lifestyle.
Right.
I don't want to typecast you.
That's also why the reason you're able to change your, if you're a dwarf, you're not forced to take the +2 constitution or whatever that every dwarves get. If you have Tasha's, you can swap that to anything else you want.
So, he said his name is Oris. That's how he pronounced it, right?
Yes.
So, Oris, we would be happy to help. I would appreciate some level, I'm sure we all would, of compensation. I think you can manage that. And obviously as much information as you can about both the origin of the Endless Winter, what may have happened around that time, and specifically the mine and this recent deceased individual.
Fortunately, the lack of tourism due to the perpetual night has softened our coffers. We can only afford to pay you 50 gold total. But tell you what, should you happen to find any valuable ore in the mines, it's all yours.
Is it possible to sell ore or like get the value of it at the end of the session? Or is it
I don't know what you mean by session, but you can sell that to any of our merchants here in town, including me.
Alright, acceptable. Vorna, Torak? You agree to
Sounds
help?
good to me. I wanna find this passage to the Underdark so I can seal it with a vengeance, because I freaking hate the Underdark.
Well, where will the drow come from then?
Where did the what?
Where will all the drow come from if we seal the Underdark?
You know that is your Speaker Oris speaks to the rest of the group. Your friend here, okay? Not understanding what you said. And Torak, you hear a voice in your head say, there are many different spots from which the drow can come from.
They can build new tunnels.
Yes. They're tunnelers.
Also, D&D Beyond doesn't know what to do with me changing languages. It just keeps giving me a beholder error.
Okay. So before we head out, was there anything on the board that I noticed that I might want to take advantage of? You said it was people asking for help. Like, are there actual, like, explorable quest lines or whatever there?
You notice that one of them caught your eye, and that it mentioned something about help. We can't sleep. The sounds every night. It's driving us crazy. Mad.
Is there a name on that?
Yes. Lindenberg.
Lindenberg. Okay. I'm gonna ask Oris. Oris, I happen to notice on the bulletin board over there that a individual by the name of Lindenberg was requesting help. Do you happen to know anything about that?
Oh, yes. Lindenberg is one of our blacksmiths. The apprentice, actually. I heard they've been complaining something about noise at night. I'm not sure what that was. I haven't looked into it yet. But you're free to help them out with that if you want.
Look at Gorna and Torak. What do you think is your top priority, would you say? I feel like we should probably help those around here before we head out. Potentially ending up in the Underdark.
Well, yeah, I mean, the mine has already been taken over by kobolds, so nobody's, like, directly in danger right now. They're not, like, holding prisoners or anybody. So I think they're fine for a little bit. We can assist anybody who needs help right now, I guess.
Okay. Boris, we're going to help this Lindenberg fellow before we head off and take care of your mine situation.
Any help is appreciated, even if it's a little bit delayed. Hopefully it won't hurt our town too much without the business from the mines being closed for a bit.
Shouldn't take too long.
Well, if you're going to be helping out Lindenberg first, then I can show you the way to their place at least.
Sure. We're gonna move to stand up from the table here and move over to follow him. I'd like to do an insight check on Oris before I follow him out of the place here.
If you want. What exactly are you trying to infer about him?
Just if he's trustworthy. Just a very general, high level. Do I think he has good intentions? But I rolled an 8, so.
You think he's very strong as a fighter, an able-bodied fighter?
Seems very bold, very brave.
You're attracted to those rippling muscles.
He sees you looking over him, and he flexes his pecs.
His pecs? Is he not wearing a shirt? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, he's shirtless.
And oil.
No. No, you see, everyone's dressed, yes. You see, he's, it's perpetual winter, right? But, he's just so badass that he doesn't need, any winter gear on. So you can just totally ignore the winter gear I have actually on him.
Vibe.
Okay, alright. Let's see here. I can show you some other shops as well. Tourmaline has a wide variety of shops that sells things you may find of use, including proper attire for a region in perpetual winter as ourselves.
Nice. Wait, opera attire?
Proper. Yeah.
Okay. I was about to say, I didn't know the opera was in town.
Well, shall we head out?
Yes. One moment here.
Upstairs?
You wanna go say goodbye to your friend here?
I don't know who he is, but he's also in his room, so I don't... Can I ask Marta? Hey, we noticed that the room next to ours was occupied. Anybody fun in there?
Oh, that's my pa. He was the one I told you about earlier. He suffered a boating accident a few years back, so he can't walk anymore, unfortunately, so I'm running the east side by myself.
Aha, gotcha. Well, well, I'm pretty good at medicine. If he's suffering like a long-term illness or injury, would he be okay with me, maybe like taking a look?
we've had the best doctors look at him before, from all over 10 towns. Even one came from outside, and none of them said that nothing can be done.
Oh. Well, I also bury corpses, so if you ever need my services, just let me know. And I pass her a business card, but it's not actually a card, it's like a piece of bone with just how to get a carrier pigeon to me. And I slide it across the bar.
I'll keep that in mind if we can ever afford your service.
I do reasonable rates, no worries. And then I turn over to Dalton and Torak. I'm like, all right, I'm ready to go.
Okay, let's go. Alicia, get on.
Okay. Speaker Oris leads you to the person who is seeking help on the bulletin board. And there you see, how many more people? You see a total of 4 people there talking to each other. And one of them speaks up. Speaker Oris, to what do we owe the pleasure of you being here today? And I don't have a map for this, but here we go. Okay. These adventurers are here to help you out with your problem at night. Yes. Adventurers. Please, the 4 of us, we can't get any sleep at night. We keep hearing this strange sound. It's driving us crazy, but no one else can seem to hear it. My name is Veda Star Spirit. I see a very stocky person who looks like they're a trapper. They have furs and whatnot, and trophies a lot, strapped to their belt. And another person speaks up. Greetings, I'm Nars Beldrun. You see a much taller person. This person's much taller, and this is speaking. I'm from the town of Targos. I just keep hearing this noise. I can't understand what it's saying. And Nars points to the other 2 people as well. Telvester from Neverwinter, and Casca. Here is all 4 of us. We can hear this thing in our head that no one else can, and we just don't understand what's going on here.
You got the investigation, Dalton. What you got?
Why don't I start by investigating the house? Where the house?
The person's house it's Veda's house, and they immediately speak up. We don't think the source is the house. Not all 4 of us actually don't even live together. We were just here talking. We found each other by accident, actually, and we found out that all of us can hear the same thing in our heads. But it's odd though. We can somehow know that it's coming from that direction. As Veda points northeast. Actually, northwest.
Interesting.
They all point all 4 of them point in that same direction too, and nod.
Vorna, why don't you do a medicine check and I'll do an arcana check and see if we can discern anything about what they're hearing before we head towards the supposed source.
Sure, but wait, why medicine?
Because they're hearing things.
Oh.
There could be a medical reason for that.
Okay, alright, I'll dig it.
So what are you trying to do, Vorna, with your medicine check?
Apparently I'm trying to check their ears for clogs.
I think medicine would also encompass, psychological damage, right?
Are they, just terrified of, the whole mind situation and they're hearing things? Is it, psychologically being created?
Oh.
Or...
Vorner, for you, you can tell that they're not crazy, if that's what you're trying to get at.
Yeah, sure. Okay,
Mm.
so they're actually hearing something.
Okay.
Dawn, with your...
On a check, see if they're maybe cursed or being affected by some sort of magic.
They're not cursed. They're not affected by magic. But something is... Well... Yeah, it's a form of magic.
Okay. Can I discern anything else about it? Maybe like the school?
Telepathy is all you know.
Okay.
Hmm.
Interesting. Okay, there's something to this. Something telepathic. We can try to follow it to its source. Is there anything else that might assist us in figuring out what's happened here? Any shared encounters with
Anybody
anything
died
strange? Anybody die recently?
Could be haunting.
See, Speaker Oris is still there, and he answers, well, besides that one person who died in the mines, like I said, last week, but no one else has died that I know of. And again, that was before the kobolds came.
Probably not a haunting.
Over in that direction, northwest though, nothing's over there except snow and more snow. But now that I think about it, some of the townsfolk did mention seeing a comet crash in that direction.
Vomit? Okay.
Sounds
That
like a
was
promising lead.
last month.
How long? Last month. Okay. I'd like to know what I know about comets. Is that a history check or?
They come from the sky.
There's no astrology skill, so I'm assuming it'd be history.
You know that no one on Faerun has been in the sky before. And that is a big chunk of rock.
Alright, so I just know what a comet is. Alright. Well, let's head off without further ado, unless there's anything else you'd rather, or you want to ask these people.
Not me.
Horace, will you accompany us?
Unfortunately, I have matters I have to attend to here in town. You know, being leader of the town and all. So unfortunately, I can't leave here for now. I do wish you good luck, though, in your adventures.
Did he? Did he already give us directions to the mine so we know where we're going afterwards?
Oh, yes. The mines are northeast of town.
Okay.
Can't miss it. It's just 30 minutes from here.
It's
Well-
underground. If you just dig straight down, you'll reach it.
It's 30 minutes if you walk, but much faster if you go by dog sled. And again, I will stress, you should get proper attire for being here in IceWind Dale.
Okay.
Gotcha. Oh, where do we get that? Where's the shop for that? Hey.
He shows you around to the shops.
Now, seeing as how we're setting out, you know, in missions to help your town, is it possible that we can get these clothes on rent? We don't have to pay for them.
Fortunately, no. Like I said, our town has already suffered a lot from lack of tourism, and we're running very low on money. And I have to keep trying to keep things afloat right now since, like I said, our main source of income besides tourism was the mines. And if you're checking this out first, I have to keep everyone calm. The miners are going to be complaining about not being able to come back in.
We appreciate your assistance. We'll gear up before we head out. As for the dog sleds, oh, there they are. It's on the list here.
Yep.
Thank you.
Well, you, Dalton, do you have your flying broom?
I do, yes.
Okay, well, wait, and Torak, do you have your flying broom?
I have many ways to fly, yes.
Okay, well, I was about to say, you just have wings. Just loan me your flying broom for a second, and we'll just fly there. We don't need a sled dog.
You have a broom.
Well, I don't have it equipped.
Yes, you do.
I do? Okay.
Click
Well, then,
equip.
we'll just fly there then. So.
Speaker
Let
Oris
it
looks.
slow to the ground.
Speaker Oris looks at you. Fly? You best be careful. We do have blizzards here in Icewind Dale. None of us can fly, I believe, so we don't know much about that. But I know there were some here in other towns who are the arcane sort, and let's just say one of them tried to fly through a blizzard, and it didn't exactly work well for them.
So it's like Blizzard 24/7.
Torak, you no, it's not blizzard right now. It's just that it's a possible thing here in Icewind Dale. Torak, you remind me of the many times you try to fly in a storm.
I'm only gonna get better. That's the only solution.
Okay.
What did you roll me an insight check, please? Torak? You know for 22% chance, without a doubt, that you are not going to get any better.
Yeah, I still don't believe myself. So, yep.
Well, I'm gonna buy some winter clothes while we're
Yes.
over here at the
Yeah.
shop.
I buy those 3 things that we
About
need.
that, you march on towards this unknown destination, being guided by some unseen force. You have no clue where or what this is, though. You just keep heading in that direction. That's northwest that they told you about. After many nights of eating rations, fishing at half-frozen lakes, and playing with the dogs, which Torak is constantly on that sled and just like teasing everyone else to Dawn Vorna, who does not have your dog sled.
Get my money's worth.
You trudge deep into a mountain valley. An eerie glow betrays the monstrous outline of something stupendous and ominous. Your dogs snarl. And now...
Oh!
Oh no.
Oh, that doesn't look like a comet?
Which check would I check to
Oh, look at Fluffy
check if I know what this is, even though I know what this is? Would it be nature, arcana, history?
This would be Arcana.
Arcana. Fingers crossed it's not mind flayers.
You
Nine.
The tentacles would give it away.
you reflect on all of the years of study you spent as a cloistered scholar, and you just can't you thought you had it, but you just can't remember what it is. Just know this is a ship. Looks very slimy, though. Yeah.
This is clearly some sort of ship. I would be very hesitant to get anywhere near it. May have inhabitants. What do you two know about this?
It's half buried in the snow, and doesn't look like it's going anywhere, especially with the lack of water.
The Sarkana? Got 12.
You've never seen a ship like this.
Alicia, investigate. It's on Alicia.
Alicia, did you buy cold weather gear for her too?
Oh my god.
This is why you don't have followers.
Oh, poor Alicia. Just
She
shivering in
didn't.
the cold.
Worth it, but they're not.
Okay. Can you please roll me a d20?
Response should always be, of course I did.
Can you please make your survival check for Alicia? Roll a d20 for me.
There. Alright, we're good.
Oh, you're not. She gains. Unfortunately, she gains 1 level of exhaustion. She is freezing.
No. I just shoot fire near her to warm her up.
She explodes and
No,
disintegrates.
near her, not.
What fire do you have? What fire? Tell me. What is it you're shooting at her?
Roll an
I'm a
attack roll.
genie, okay?
Yeah. Okay. What is it you're shooting at her? Tell me right now.
Eldritch Blast.
I'll just roll me an attack roll, please.
Okay.
Roll me an attack roll. 17. No. It hits her. Okay. All right.
No,
And-
it's near her, okay?
I was super hoping you'd roll a crit and she would just explode.
Okay,
Oh,
let's
that's
see here.
bad.
Let me look at the wording for Eldritch Blast. Okay. All right. Give me a second here.
So you have to
Eldritch-
target a creature. Oh, you have to target a creature.
Yes. Oh, okay.
Alright,
So
I guess
let's
I
see here.
can
You
shoot.
target Alicia. All right.
No, I don't target.
No.
Alicia.
No. You gotta target someone. You have to target someone. You made the attack roll. It's done. It's there now.
Stand
Okay,
next
I'll
to the
cast,
sled dog and attack the sled dog.
You wanted to role play? Start role playing.
We'll just cast poison spray near her.
No, it's Eldritch Blast.
Why?
It's Eldritch Blast.
Poison.
And who was the target?
I don't know.
Who was the target?
It's an area of effect.
Okay, all right. So it's gonna be.
Shoot at the ship.
It's not a valid target. So it has to be
I don't know what it is. It could be a creature.
3, 4, 5 targets. Okay. So I'm roll a d5. 1 is down. 2 is Orna. 3 is yourself. 4 is Alicia. 5 is the dogs. Looks like it's yourself. So you take.
Thing
How?
resist fire.
Yeah, you're gonna take 10 points of damage. As Vorna down, you just see Torak just blast himself in the face with.
Well, I resist the fire
blast.
damage.
So, yeah, that's why you only take 10 points of damage.
Okay, so
Uh-huh.
yeah, I cast this repeatedly. There we go. Okay.
Okay, so first, did you even have that at the beginning? You didn't say that you've been casting that.
I said that like 8 years ago.
No, you didn't. And I'm looking at the log here.
You must have been muted.
Nope, it's not even in the logs either.
Your mistake.
The game wasn't even open, so I couldn't roll it. So I was just.
Well, it has been this entire time, even throughout roleplay.
I look over at Torak, who just spontaneously combusted for some reason, and then I look back to Vorna unamused, and say, Vorna, do you know what this? Have you seen one of these ships before? Do you know anything about this?
I don't. It looks pretty weird. I don't know. Would that be what did you roll for this one? You rolled
Arcana.
Arcana.
Oh no.
Just going to, cause I don't know. It's just like out of character. It looks like something drowish, but I don't know if that would help me if I'm half drow.
It's not.
What
Um,
can I guess I'll roll Arcana too.
Yeah. Arcana.
Alicia-
You know.
Alicia comes back saying that she,
Saved it. 20.
Well, -1.
19.
Well, it's a nat 20, even though you.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Whatever. What?
Alicia comes back, shaking and freezing.
And confused as to
Esther,
you're
why are you hurt? Why are you hurt all of a sudden?
Why am I hurt?
Yeah, she sees that you actually have 10 reduced hit points. Okay.
Okay, are you
See
serious?
your bar
about
right
that?
there? Yes, I am.
Okay, well then I'm using a potion.
Okay. It says that she saw 2 decks. One that is easily climbable at 5 feet, and a second one that is much higher up. I think it was 45 feet up.
Using 2 potions.
And you do have false life up as well now, but you didn't have it before. So yes, Alicia first. Alicia saw that she saw 2 decks, one 5 feet up, easily climbable, and the other one was 45 feet up. And as for you, Vorna, You know that is definitely something out of this world. It's not something you've ever encountered before, though.
Okay.
So it's not a regular ship, is what you know.
I'm like, wow, this is out of this world. No, like literally, it's out of this world.
That's all she gets with a 19. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I
Well,
don't
we
live
know.
in space. How am I supposed to know what this is?
Oh, you could have heard of it. You know, you're sitting at a
Yeah, from
tavern
all my
and somebody
space buddies.
tells a story. But since we know this is telepathic, I'm going to use detect magic, one of my activations of my magic gauntlet, and use that as we approach. Try to find the source of the telepathic whatever.
You see, as you activate your gauntlet, it flares up, and you can see that. Oh. Nothing. Well, the entire ship itself is glowing. That is, yeah. The entire ship itself is glowing.
Okay. So I mean, we're around any visible creature or object, so if I can't tonalize sight, I can't pick out a creature. Is it the school of magic's just telepathy? That's what that is? That's a school?
No school of magic associated with this.
Okay. Alright, well, whatever this is, it's magical. We should proceed carefully. Shall we?
Well, let's go. And watching for traps.
You coming to
Go ahead.
You gonna put my tokens together?
Your Torak, your dogs start walking in circles to keep themselves warm as they give a little yelp as you walk away.
No. What am I gonna tie them to?
They look like they're gonna. They look like they're waiting patiently.
They're tied up.
They're
Hog-tie them.
they're not gonna run away anytime soon. It looks like.
Okay.
Huh.
Just paid
Yeah.
a bunch of money for these dogs and they're gone when we come back.
The first deck from your where you are, you can see that the first deck of this ship is otherworldly ship is covered with fresh snow. Mounted to it is a ballista covered in ice. It's a bit hard to see what's on the second deck. All you can make out is some contraption that points upwards and the sky, upwards to the sky. Second deck looks. The first deck is. It looks like it's just 5 feet off the ground. You can easily climb up it. The other one is a bit harder. The only one here who can feasibly reach it would be a very athletically strong person, like your companion Vorna here, or some other means of travel.
There's any movement on the ship?
You just see the tentacles are like they don't they're like thrashing about in front of the ship, like moving like whiskers.
Alright, well, I'm gonna attack one of the moving tentacles and try to cut off the tip.
You tap the tentacles.
Yep.
Oh.
Try to cut off with the tip of one of the tentacles.
As you try to attack it, you do some visible damage to it, but it didn't cut it off. And the tentacle, you hear the tentacle reacts by like flailing about, trying as if it was trying to see who hit it. And it's as if you can almost hear You thought you heard like a scream, almost, when you hit it with your dagger.
Oh.
I think the ship likes when you hit it with a dagger.
I think you should
Yeah, I
stop attacking the ship.
I think that's what it
and
likes.
Warning
attacked
whoever
the ship
pilots it
one
of
time.
our presence.
One time. I do it, okay?
Yeah, one time too many. I'm going to do where I can't. Oh, I'm in inventory.
There's not a blizzard right now, in case any of you were wondering.
I'm gonna tell my party to wait here, and I'm going to use invisibility and sneak forward. Unless the two of you don't think that's a wise idea.
I mean, we didn't come out here for nothing. Yeah, we should definitely try and get on the ship and see what's going on.
Well, do you not think it's wise of me to scout ahead?
I mean, you're gonna go alone
Yeah.
into the dark, spooky ship with
Take Alicia.
possibly mind flayers
Yep.
from space?
My suit of armor here is especially adept at stealth, and I have invisibility.
Oh well, Godspeed.
It's not without risk, for sure, but I would rather us have a little bit of more knowledge before we walk into that.
Sure. Okay.
Okay.
Go for it.
I'm willing to accept the risk. So, invisible, and I'd like to stealth aboard.
Yep. Is Torek okay with that? The plan?
Yeah.
Is Torek?
You don't,
Okay,
so you
alright.
don't want Alicia?
No,
You know,
keep her there.
she gives you a dirty look.
Should I roll stealth? Or...
Yes, please.
Wow!
You definitely think you're hidden.
Okay.
Sneaky,
I'm
sneak.
invisible. Yeah, I love when you spec into something and then you still roll like garbage. Okay. Before I enter, gonna like try to perceive what I can through the door. Like, are there any voices or anything? Or
I'm gonna bring you over to this second map.
sure. Torak is frightened.
Hey, I learned about the conditions tab.
You go to this new map now, Dalton?
Yes.
Okay. Right here. Second. I'm thinking. Give me 1 second to think. Okay. Okay. There's nothing in this adventure that would warrant me separating information from you guys. So I'm just gonna keep all of you in the same channel. Okay. Like, sorry, what I'm trying to say is there's no value to be gained from, just having you guys in silence.
Okay.
Roleplay wise. No value at all. Though I do ask you to, still roleplay as if,
Yeah,
you don't know information.
Trust us to play in character.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, in the case of, like the horror thing, that didn't, like, they had immense value to, separate information, isolate the information. So,
Yeah.
Dalton here, let's see here. You have decided to do the regular route, so regular document. The double door in front of you is ice shut, and you see the ballista covered in ice. The tentacles that Torak attacked earlier are here.
Okay. The ballista appears frozen over, or
Yes, both the ballista And
Like,
the only door here is ice shut. Frozen over, yeah.
okay. That's the only door.
That you see on this deck, yes.
I'm gonna stealth over to the door and see if I can't investigate it. See if it might be trapped or if I can open it, if it has a lock.
As you examine it, you definitely don't see any. Your passive investigation's high enough already. You don't see any traps. Passively, at least. Actively, maybe there might be more, but passively, no.
I'm going to. I'm invisible, aren't I?
Yeah.
I was gonna wave over to my friends, but that doesn't work. Can you selectively not go invisible, or am I just entirely invisible?
You are entirely invisible. Anything you are wearing or carrying is invisible. As long as it's on your person. I mean, you could. Why don't you make me an insight check? You had a feeling there was something else you could have done to get your friend's attention, but you don't know. You forgot what it was.
Well, I'm suddenly sick of carrying this flask of glowworms that I have on me. So I'm just gonna light that up and place it next to the door here and kind of like wave it around, so that, just because, not as a signal to my friends or anything.
If it's waving around, then it means it's invisible. But yeah.
Oh, well, all right, I'm gonna put it down. It's no longer my person. There's no spell effects, so I can't.
So what do you want to do in front of this door? After you place down the glowworms.
The lantern on the ground, like around the side of the door.
The lantern of revealing?
No, it was the other one. Why don't I'm gonna go walk back to my friends and let them know that if I can, without triggering some sort of trap, and let them know that it doesn't appear that there's anybody on the deck and that they can climb up and wait if they want.
As you reach the edge, right, when you were right here, a bit of snow from the upper deck falls on your head, and that's it.
Okay. Can I look up? Was that just snow, or did something knock it off?
Just snow that was falling.
Okay.
From the second deck.
I'm gonna brush it off so that I remain as invisible as possible, and just meet back up with them real quick and let them know that they can advance at least to the door.
Get you back.
So, guys, doesn't appear to be anybody on the deck. If you want, you can probably have you wait by the door here while I open it.
Sweet. I climb up. Do I gotta roll anything?
You usually make it up there. It's just 5 feet.
Okay.
Okay. So, Torak, you coming? Looks like Varna's coming up there. Okay. All right. So now I'll bring everyone over.
All right.
So who's first? Torak, you're first on the deck. You see everything that your companion described: the iced over ballista and the iced shut door.
We should attack the door to break the ice. What do you think?
I don't know if my fairy fire gives off heat.
No, it does not.
No, okay. Well, then, I mean, I've got a torch. We could maybe melt it.
I can create bonfire.
I can attack it repeatedly, and we'll do fire damage every turn. You just keep stabbing it with the dagger.
Sorry, have we determined that it is iced over?
Yes, it is iced over.
Okay. I'm going to use my all-purpose tool to gain a cantrip from one cantrip I don't know from any class. This might be I'm gonna do create bonfire, which this makes it very difficult because now I need to figure out control bonfire or create bonfire.
Is that what the group has decided on?
This is just me. I'm bringing this with me. I want this cantrip right now because it's very cold.
Okay.
At the very least. So, shall I light a fire here? Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna light a fire. I'm going to light it right underneath the door here.
Okay. As you create bonfire under the door, it takes quite a bit to melt the ice. 1 hour, actually. Do 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 do, or however that thing goes. I forgot. Whatever. Jeopardy, whatever.
Do, 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 do.
There you go.
There we go. There we go. And the ice is melted. Oh, I'll explain what's inside. Ha ha ha. Do. What do you see? Okay, so that's what you see. All right. Here, I don't think you see the wall. So, you see a staircase. It's rising into the next deck amid some crates, barrels, and broken bits of equipment. Moving among the detritus are 4 creatures. 3 of them are small, repulsive. I'll light them here. There we go.
They're squiddies.
3 of them are small, repulsive purple things that float above the ground and pull themselves across the floor using oversized face tentacles. The 4th is a lumbering monstrosity made of stitched together parts from goblins, dwarves, and reindeer. 2 of the purple creatures seem to be harassing the golem, knocking down the crates that it is putting away. The 3rd purple creature, who was actually doing his work diligently, notices your presence and runs away, its eyes widening in terror.
Alright, well I'm gonna hang out over to the side of the door where hopefully nothing else sees me. There's things inside, what do you say we do? You wanna just charge in there?
Heck yeah, let's go kill something.
After you.
Alright.
Dead person in there, Borna. Go look at him.
Oh, you
Rona, as you go in there.
say is like some kind of dead monstrosity. I'm like, oh, where?
Werner, as you go in there, you see that the 2 purple squid-like things are still harassing the dead monstrosity that is 10 feet tall.
Oh, they're harassing.
And yeah, like it looks like he's trying to, actually organize stuff, and they're just, messing with him.
Organized stuff.
Yeah, they're so intent on harassing him, and he's just so fed up with it that none of them notice your guys' presence, except for that one thing from earlier, which ran away already.
Well,
I'm
I don't
assuming
know if
from
these
their-
guys are. I mean, I'm assuming as soon as we get their attention, they're gonna be somewhat hostile. But like, is there anything I can roll for an insight to see whether or not, like, oh, this is the little squiddy dude's ship, and this flesh golem is just hanging out? Is this their, temporary office worker? Yeah, and they're just harassing him to make him move faster.
You just know instinctively that it's their ship, and the flesh golem is one of the workers, or perhaps,
one of
or perhaps the little small things, or even a worker itself, who is supposed to be working but is not doing it.
Not a muy bueno worker.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
whisper to Vorna that their behavior may indicate these are juvenile.
All right. Like they just act juvenile, or like they're young.
Actually, literally through.
You see this one.
Here.
You see this one jump up on the flesh golem's face and just start slapping him left and right. You know, this small, like 3 feet thing, just, you know, all up in this face of this just towering, hulking thing, just slapping it, and he's just taking it.
Oh. Okay. Well, can we make our presence known, I guess?
I'm gonna try to sneak this away.
Want to sneak?
Yeah.
We might
You
get
can go
flanked.
ahead, make your attention, or bring about all the attention you want. Should I stealth check, or do I make it over here safely?
Go ahead and make the stealth check for me.
Oh, I mean, I can't get
Nope.
better than that, even though I had advantage.
Nope, you can't. Nope. Nope, they don't notice you, Dalton. And matter of fact, they still don't even notice you, Vorna. Despite you guys opening the door to their own ship, sitting out in front of it for 1 hour for the ice to melt. And yeah, they're just, yeah. Except for that, again, that one thing that ran up the stairs. Dalton, you over here, you see 4 doors.
Are you coming in here, Torak?
Some sort of strange crystal right here.
Very slowly.
Oh my gosh. This whole thing makes me uneasy.
Okay.
The walls of the ship seem very organic.
What does?
The walls of the ship seem very organic, interspaced with some metal throughout it.
I did.
Vorna, with your horrible stealth check, nothing still notices you.
Okay.
Now this second one now has jumped on top of the flesh golem and decided to start slapping away at his face too.
So I wanted to go help him, but yeah, no. We're just gonna leave. All right, let's go. Where are we going, Dalton?
There's a few
Alicia?
doors over here we could investigate.
Sees these creatures and almost
Could you
gasps,
Move, Alicia.
but
Oh, yeah. She's gonna hang out in the box.
he almost gasps but decides to cover her mouth right beforehand. Dalton, you see 4 very organic doors in front of you. Or it looks like doors, at least that's what you think they are. They're all closed.
Do I hear anything behind them, or any indication what they might be?
Nothing.
Okay. And then this crystal over here. Anything I can perceive, investigate about the crystal?
As soon as you come close to it, it seems very warm. It was very nice, actually.
I'll get one of those for Alicia. She keeps complaining that it's cold.
It's a crystal, so I assume Vorna's going to want to collect it. I'm going
Yeah.
to go over to, I guess, the first door going around clockwise.
Alicia can
Locked.
carry it, don't worry.
Locked, okay.
Yeah, if it's warm, she can carry it.
I'm going to very stealthily try to open or see if the other doors are locked too.
Locked.
Are they all locked?
Yes.
You said it's organic. Does it have like a keyhole or anything?
Mm-mm. No keyhole you can see.
Interesting. Alright, I'm gonna sneak back and report all those doors appear locked. I don't see any keyholes. We passed a staircase. Something that saw us ran up those stairs. Do you think that it's smarter to go up those stairs first, or to, make ourselves known and deal with the things on this floor?
I'm gonna move back around this way. And I'm just gonna go up and be like, "Excuse me."
All of them stop harassing that flesh golem, and you see the that thing's not move. You see these 4 creatures just their eyes widen in fear as they start running away from you up the stairs. The golem, however, though, seeing you now, decides to attack.
Oh, sweet.
There, he does.
There we go, Torek. Your friend Vorna here has decided to garner the attention of this creature, and the intention
Can't
she
see
has.
any creatures, so
Well, you hear some fighting happening over here.
You hear a commotion.
look this way. Can I see this creature now?
Yes, you can. Oh, wait, can you?
I can on the map now. Yes.
Okay.
You see a flesh golem here.
Yes.
All right. Well, so let's murder that thing because this looks dead and evil. I'm not gonna use hex yet. Just shoot my Eldritch Blast at it. No, we're gonna roll a 1. So does it matter?
That actually hits. So
But isn't it auto fail? Because it's a 1.
there's no.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Actually, a natural 20 always hits. Yes. So it's an autofill. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Yes, you serve and almost set these crates on fire. So now, Dalton, it's your turn here.
We were cold, so.
Do I get any sort of advantage from attacking from stealth? I'm not the rogue or anything. Then?
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Cool. Okay.
The creature is completely unfazed by all forms of damage from your attack.
Interesting. Okay. With that in mind, I'm going to come around.
Is your damage? Yep. It's completely unfazed.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'll end my turn there.
Flesh Golem's turn. Will now attack the closest target. That would be you, Vorna.
Come at me, bro! Oof.
That would definitely
Really
hit.
came at me.
12 bludgeoning to you. And that's a miss.
Whack it with my crossbow. So this is, or not crossbow, gosh. My quarterstaff. My +1
Your shovel.
staff.
Plus
My-
1 shovel.
yeah,
you mean.
my +1 shovel.
Mhm. Come on now.
And then this is going to be a one-handed. 12 to hit, 9 bludgeoning damage.
Your attack connects.
Does he
But it is
still do damage though?
He's completely unfazed by your attack.
So you hit him with lightning. I hit him with bludgeoning. Okay. That stinks. Okay, so I can attack twice on my turn. I'm gonna do the same thing again, but I'm gonna spend a key point to do a stunning strike. When you hit with a melee weapon, I can't put that in VTD. When you hit with a melee weapon attack, you can spend 1 key point to make the target stunned until the end of your next turn. If it fails a con saving throw, DC is 14.
Yes, and that will the additional effects of anything will bypass is a separate effect compared to if something is, say, immune to damage and you hit it and do 0 damage, the additional effect will still apply.
Okay, yeah, that's
Zero
what I was
damage.
hoping. So 20 to hit, and then
Yes, and completely unfazed by your attack.
everything.
So
But he needs to roll a con save. DC is 14.
Okay. So you know when you spent 1 key point to attack again, or just to
No,
stunning
this
strike?
is actually a feature. So when I leveled up to 5, I get an extra attack on my turn.
Oh, yes, extra attack. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So in order to stunning strike, you need to spend 1 key point, though, just so you know, okay?
Yes, I already.
Okay.
I already
Right, so-
locked it.
Let's see here.
I got 5 whole key points now. I'm rolling in them.
So your DC, what's your what DC do I need to beat?
It's 14.
He's stunned.
Haha.
You see, Dawn and Tarak, you see that all of Vorna's attacks doesn't seem to phase it at all. But you see like a surge of like invisible energy courses through her hand, and that somehow is able to affect the flesh golem. Not damage it still, but still able to stun it as an after effect, you could say. Alright, anything else for now?
You tried electricity, I tried bludgeoning. I'm assuming either fire or slashing, maybe? I don't know. I'm going to run. Well, not run, but I'm gonna... Since he's incapacitated, I'm assuming I don't take a...
Nope.
thing,
You're good.
So I'm gonna come around this side. So yeah, I've got a lot of movement. To where they're at, and just kind of tell Torak, hey, why don't you try some fire?
Working on it.
And then that's the end of my turn.
Tarak, your turn now.
Alright, I'm gonna aim like really good this time. I'm gonna hit him. But I'm gonna roll shit damage, so 16 hit?
I don't think he's got a high AC.
No.
Oh, yes, you do, Tarak. You do hit him.
Oh my gosh, I did it, guys.
Yes.
9 damage. So it's 6 force and 3 fire.
Well, let's hold the celebrating until we see if it does damage.
Yep. You hit him for the full damage.
And fire.
Oh,
The fire and the force. Yes.
that's fine.
Right. And Dawn, as it comes up to your turn now, your group sees a very small purple creature, and this time similar to the ones you saw from earlier, but different. This one seems more regal-like in nature, not as raw or animalistic. And he has a very nice-looking coat on him. He comes down and he speaks something that only Torak understands.
Hell yeah. What do I hear?
The rest of you hear him mutter something that is actually a language very similar to one of the languages Torak speaks.
One of which is common. Okay.
Sure.
And when he comes down and yells at the flesh golem, well, it's stunned, so it can't do anything. But
The
yes.
flesh golem is yelling, I hate tieflings.
flesh golem can't talk.
Or whatever the other thing I heard. I mean, not the flesh golem. He's yelling at the flesh golem.
What? I'm very confused.
That's what he said. Don't ask questions.
Oh, he.
Alright, is that the end of your turn?
Oh.
Wait, what? It's my turn again?
Oh. Sorry, Dawn, it's your turn. Yes, so it was something that only Tarak was able to understand. So he says that, he claims that apparently the thing says, I hate tieflings.
That's what he said.
Well, knowing Torak, I don't believe a damn word he says. I'm going to cast Create Bonfire in the space around the flesh golem, but I'm not gonna put it close enough to the boxes where it could catch. So I don't actually know the cantrip. I learned it because of my all-in-one tool, at least for 8 hours, but I don't have the ability to actually cast it automatically, so I'm just gonna roll. Or it needs to do a dexterity saving throw. and then it would do 1d8 fire damage.
Oh shit.
Assuming-
Give me a second. Sorry, 1 second.
Yep.
Hey, Design Plays, welcome to the stream. I'm so sorry I didn't see your message until now. I hope that I didn't ignore you for too long. Sorry, no one's talked for like a bit, so I was concentrating on the game. Hi, how are you? So it doesn't have teeth and tiefling maybe? Tieflings? Oh.
You trying to like kill the elder with bonfires here?
No.
Like,
Thank you. No, tieflings have teeth.
the flesh golem.
yeah, remember the elder, Valheim?
Elder. Oh yeah, yeah.
When I killed it with the fire.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was that, Down? What did you say you were trying to do?
I'm creating
Bonfire?
Create bonfire. In range of the flesh golem, but not the boxes around it. I don't want to catch the ship on fire. So it needs to do a dex saving throw of 16, or it takes 1d8 fire damage.
Got it. 16? Yep, 16. Roll for damage.
Yay.
And you see that it actually takes 1 point of fire damage. Vorna, it is your turn now.
So wait. Okay, so this thing joined initiative, so it's hostile, correct?
You see it's waving its hand in the air at the flesh golem. It's speaking in a language that is very similar to one of the languages Torek speaks, but you don't understand what it's trying to say. Torek claims that it said, tieflings suck.
Yep.
Okay, well I agree. So I'm not contesting that or anything.
He said he likes you.
I'm sure he did.
Yeah, do I make a deception check?
Yeah,
Alright,
can I make
21.
some kind of insight to be like, he's full of shit?
Well, go ahead, Vorna. Make me an insight check.
Didn't do great.
You believe that he likes you.
I just believe he likes me, okay. Well, fudge. I don't even know what to do in this situation, because I don't speak this language. We're gonna do something a little unorthodox. Well, not necessarily unorthodox, because I don't
Based
know
on
what the
you
situation.
believing me wholeheartedly.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, I don't know the situation, because I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, apparently he likes me, so I don't want to hurt him, because I could just run up and whack him,
Mhm.
but
you think he likes you, so
Yeah,
you're not-
So why would you whack him?
I think he likes me, so why do I
Yeah.
want to hurt him?
exactly. So play off that.
So I'm going to use, let's see. Yeah, I can, I think I'm within 60, yeah, 60 feet. So I'm going to use darkness, which is, let's see. Yeah.
Oh,
that's what
sorry.
I-
I guess I didn't ping what he looks like. There we go. That's what he looks like. He looks
Oh,
like
it's got
he
a
has some.
gun! Oh, he looks rad.
Your characters have never seen what that thing is before in his right hand, but yes, it looks like some sort of a contraption in his right hand.
Like
Mhm.
a mustard gun.
By the way, if the flesh golem didn't move, it takes another 2d8. Wait. Creature must also make the saving throw when it moves into the bonfire space for the first time on a turn or ends its turn there. So if it didn't move out of the fire, it has to do another dex saving throw.
No, right? At the end of its turn? Yeah.
Yeah, unless it wanted to move.
Okay.
It'll be able to move at the end of my turn.
Roll for damage again, unless you just want to take the average of 7 of what you rolled originally. You can either make me
Roll
multiply.
2d8.
Okay,
did
go
it
ahead.
fail the save?
Oh, the save again.
Yeah, it needs to do a dex 16 saving.
Yeah.
So it takes 5.
Takes fire damage. Verona, darkness, you were saying?
Yes. So I'm going to throw darkness. I'm going to originate it right on this guy's square. So that is a 15-foot radius sphere.
Oh, I didn't know you were taking darkness. Would have taken. Double
It's a racial feature. I don't take
shit.
it.
I would have known you had that.
Let's see. A creature with dark vision can't see through this darkness, and non-magical light cannot illuminate it. I don't really want to mess with this guy, but also, like, we could, you know, like, if he can't see us, we can just GTFO if we need to.
There we go.
Sweet.
Is that where you want it?
Yep.
Okay.
Just so
All right.
it's kind of like centered over that dude.
Anything else for now?
Movement. So wait, that's 1. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 to flank around this side.
Okay.
And then now I'm done.
Okay. Click if you are, so I know.
Yep. Sorry about that. I always forget these things.
All of you, as it comes to this creature's turn, all of you immediately hear a voice in the back of your mind that's preceded by a very distinct clicking sound. You can almost hear the monotone and lethargic nature of this voice. Stop, please, stop, flesh golem, stop. All of you, this is just a misunderstanding.
Okay.
Give me an insight check on this nonsense.
You can see that it didn't do anything else. It didn't even try to move out of the darkness.
Alright, well I can just shoot the thing but at disadvantage, right? The golem dude. I'll just roll twice. Oh hell yeah, roll the 1 again.
You missed.
Good job.
I blame Orna this time though. So
True, I did put darkness.
yeah.
Dawn.
Yeah, I'm going to I'm gonna dispel the bonfire that I've created. Break concentration on that. I'm going to back over here 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 behind Vorna. I'm not going to attack, and I'm going to say, then everybody stand down, and I'm gonna ready, I'm gonna use my action to ready an attack. If I see signs of aggression or treachery, I'd like to fire my lightning launcher.
Okay.
If that's the thing I can do, is ready that.
Yep. Yeah, you're holding your action for that. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm basically holding it at them, but saying stand down, not attacking. And
Alright.
I'm going to end my turn.
Flesh Golem's turn. You see you don't see it, that's brown. It's moving about. Eventually it gets out here. And it just stops. It doesn't do anything.
Okay, well, I mean, Torak said he liked me, and then he was like, no, this has been a big misunderstanding, so I'm inclined to believe him.
Are you able to dispel the darkness, or does that persist?
I do not know.
It's a concentration.
No, it's concentration, so yeah, I can dispel it just by...
At any time you want, even on someone else's turn.
Yeah, I could.
One of the things.
Or I could just not concentrate on it anymore, and it dispels.
Yeah.
So, okay, yeah. I dispel the darkness
Mhm.
and just, shout at him like, we're not here to hurt you. We're just trying to investigate. There's some weird stuff going on in the town, and then we heard this crashed. Like, we don't want to be hostile. The flesh golem attacked us first.
Since his ability allows him to speak even on someone else's turn, he also says that we don't wish to fight either. This has all been a misunderstanding on my flesh golem's part. I'm sorry for the misunderstanding.
Ah, it happens, you know. Sometimes you just have flesh golems, and they're just a little, you know, they're hard to handle. You know, you gotta train them right when they're young.
If I had a gold for every time my flesh golem went and attacked somebody,
Yeah, just, you know.
I'd have.
Yeah, if they get cooped up
Gold.
inside all day, I saw that your front door was, like, iced over. He obviously hasn't been out to pee in a while. So, you know, these things happen.
So,
Do you
you're making peace? You're trying to make peace at least, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to
Right.
make peace.
Okay. Anything else, Verna?
No? Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm just gonna sit here. Pop.
As it's his turn now, he tries to reason with Torak, who he thinks was. He tries to reason with everyone, since he knows that there was one person who attacked earlier. He didn't see who it was, though. So he speaks in the back of everyone's mind again. Me and my companion are explorers. Our ship crash landed here when we got caught in a blizzard. The engine suffered extensive damage, and we were hoping to find something to jumpstart our engine. But I'm afraid we're running out of time. Correct, it's your turn.
What do you mean by running out of time?
You wish to speak to him? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Okay, so
Yeah.
our life support systems are failing. Once it shuts
Aw.
down, we won't be able to maintain temperature control in here anymore. And we'll freeze to death.
Do I have any knowledge about this?
About what?
If he's lying or not? Like,
Insight check?
Yeah.
well, I wasn't sure if like.
You know that Flesh Golem has stopped attacking you, even though you're like the only one who can damage it besides Dalton here so far. And the little thing hasn't attacked you, but otherwise you're not quite sure.
Alright, so what do you need to fix your engine?
So I assume you're not going to attack it at this point, so I can remove everyone from any initiative?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you do want to attack it, then that is a choice. Though it'll be up to the... Alright,
see.
okay, so initiative has ended then. We believe that something called a psi crystal can jumpstart our engines. My other companion has devised a contraption in order to locate the nearest one within 5 miles. Unfortunately, we've been occupied with just trying to keep our life support systems up, and we don't have a means of keeping ourselves warm outside.
I see. If only flesh golems are more intelligent.
Yes, unfortunately. You might have met one of my other little, I guess you could say, family members earlier. Let's see. Second.
One of the other family members earlier. Oh.
Oh, yes, forgive me for not introducing myself. I am Vorin. I'm what you would call a mind flayer, though not exactly. Usually when a tadpole enters a mind of a gnome, it turns in, instead of a mind flayer, we turn into something called a ceramorph. Looks like you're an adventurer, right? If you've encountered my kind before. My kind are usually, mind flayers that is, usually much taller. But in the case of a ceramorph, what I am, we retain the memories of our previous lives. And we also our stature as well. He raises his hand in the air to point at the fact that he's very, very small compared to normal mind flayers.
Saw that
Should've put your
initially.
tadpole in a giraffe then.
And in some cases, when the tadpole enters the mind of a gnome, instead of creating a ceremorph like I am, it results in that, a squidling. My kind normally destroys squidlings on sight, but we've decided to keep those things as pets. Well, rather, family members to help us out. They do
Thank
menial work for us. Though sometimes they don't do anything at all. You see the squidlings come over here to the flesh golem and start harassing it again.
Okay, that's just what they do for kicks then, apparently. Okay, so I'm gonna ask Vorin, so you know where this crystal that you need is, or at least what direction it is in, correct?
No. He goes silent for a moment, and you start hearing another creature coming down from the stairs. One very similar to what Vorin looks like. He has a device in his right hand that is definitely not something you've ever seen before.
The hell is this?
Hey, Vorin, you called for me? Hey, Vorin. He's speaking in like a telepathic message to everyone as well. What you need me for? And then he glances over your group. Oh, hi there. I'm Dredivix. Nice to meet ya. Let's see, and then Vorin here. Vorin, these kind people are willing to help us find the Psi Crystal. Would you mind giving them that device, please? You all hear, when he came down, you all hear a very, it was like a faint clicking sound coming from his left pocket on his cloak there. He takes it out. Different from the device he has in his right hand. And he speaks to the group. Oh, 1 second. Design plays. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Alright, I'm back now. So he takes out that device from his left pocket, different from the one in his right hand, and he raises it up. Oh, you mean this, Vorin? The Psi Crystal detector? Yeah, I'm quite proud of it myself.
Only named.
Oh, yes. Warren said it was too on the nose, but you know, sometimes you just need to simplify things. But oh, you're gonna help us find the Psi Crystal, eh? We much appreciate it. And he hands it to the closest person to Vorna.
Sweet, take it.
So it seems that the Psi Crystal, I've designed it so that it will make a very audible clicking sound, like I can hear from it right now when it's in the vicinity of the Psi Crystal itself. The closer it gets, the faster the clicking becomes. So go ahead, try it. Just point it in the air, like in the south direction.
Yeah, so I like just hold it out and like with a dowsing rod, just like go side to side with it.
You notice that in that when you point it in any direction but northeast, the clicking almost stops. But when you point it northeast, you can hear the clicking sound more. Yeah, so the Psi Crystal looks like it's in that direction over there. I think by your planet standards, that's called northeast, I believe. We'd love to go out there and check it ourselves, but I'm trying to keep our life system support afloat so we don't freeze to death. And boss man over there, he's trying to talk to the other mind flayers that's in the ship to keep him calm.
Well, that's a good thing. We want mind flayers to be calm. Yeah, I mean, So it's northeast. When we were talking to
Talking about near
the
Automata?
very studly-looking orc that Dalton was head over heels for, did he
That's fake
say the
news.
direction of the mines was in the same direction?
Ah, sorry about
Leaving
that.
a note?
I mean, I only got 7, so one time you're just not sure if either of them like you now, probably.
I ball it up and toss it at Torak's face. And then just turn back around and continue conversation.
Sorry, Verna. What were you saying?
Well, the first thing I asked was whether or not northeast is where the mines are. So if there's
You
like,
remember that's
mines.
what Speaker Horus said, yes.
Yes. Okay. Cool. So they're probably either same location or nearby each other. And then also Torak handed me a note. I looked at it and then I crumpled it up and threw it at his face. Like, and hopefully just peg him between the eyes with it.
Both of you could have inspiration.
I would like to.
Notes.
Welcome.
I would like to do an Arcana or Nature, History, whatever check that I need to see if there's anything about Ceramorphs or Squidlings that is inherently dangerous or destructive. Like, if we let them live, are they gonna go and like kill people? Like,
We, like, just speaking for what I know of mind flayers, we're probably not going to be able to kill these guys. I think
I
we
just
get
wanna
their
know.
crystals. I think we get their crystals
just-
and
I
they
just
get the
wanna-
fuck
I
out of here.
I just want to know. I just want to know these things. My actions are yet to be determined. I just want to know these things. So would that be Arcana?
See the flesh golem come over here and just whack it on this goblin on the head and drag it over here.
Oh, poor goblin.
Where did the goblin come from?
Outside?
It was came from upstairs.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Like more.
See, it's unconscious right now. Let's see here. Oh, nope. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
Oh God.
I was trying to switch to him. Warren speaks again. My apologies about that. We, even though we're Ceramorphs, we still have a very strong desire for brains. And then, you see the, when he mentions brains, you see the squidlings all start, like, jumping up and down very, very excitedly. You see them also surround the goblin. Well,
Interesting.
we try our best to limit the brains that we eat to less civilized of the races.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I can let that slide.
Goblin,
Before we...
Flesh Golem drags the goblin up, and you see him. His eyes start to open, and he's like. Then the squidlings start devouring its brain, and the flesh golem takes it upstairs.
Bad day to be a goblin.
That's every day. What are you talking about?
That's nature for you. Circle of life. Before we go off searching for your crystal, is there anything that we need to know about it? Is handling this thing dangerous? Is it fragile? Is there any power or anything that we could use of it to help us return it safely should we encounter trouble?
The Dredovac speaks. This is actually our first time on this planet. Warren, what did they categorize this planet as? I believe they call this place Fey Run. Yes, Fey Run. Dangerous? I don't know. You guys would know your planet better than us. As for the side crystal, though, I believe it usually has magical properties. Nothing that should hurt you, though. Usually magic stuff is good.
Can we use it to cast teleport?
Usually magic stuff is good.
If it gets wet, does it multiply? Can we feed it after midnight?
It's just a crystal. Can't feed it.
Okay, that sounds good then.
Oh,
will you
wow,
be
this is
able to
not-
compensate us at all for our assistance?
They
One
cannot
second.
eat our brains.
That I
That was
don't
never on the table.
feel like that's a valid argument. Yeah. Also, we came here seeking the source of telepathic signals that some of the
Oh, sorry, that was for Gunner. Torax, since he owns that now.
It's a priest.
He owns that, so I forgot you can have that as a token now. You physically own that, so you can take that to any game, but only if it's, appropriate for the game, I guess.
No using it on the beach.
Watch me.
Okay, sorry, compensation?
Yeah.
Yeah, we actually have, 2 things you might like. Hold up, no, that's not my place to give away. It's, actually the captain's stuff. Yes. We have 2 things, trinkets, you could say, that might be of interest to, other less intelligent people to defend themselves with. We'll give it to you after we've received it. And then let's see here. Switch this thing. But we actually have, we can give you half of the payment right now. By payment, I mean, well, I can offer something, not the captain's stuff that he's giving away. Give me a second here. He starts walking over here into these crates and rummages through them. And he comes back with 3 cylindrical pointy sticks made of metal. Here you go. These are weapons that we use from time to time. And
They're just metal
where-
stakes.
metal sticks. As soon as I can find it.
Gas-powered stick never runs out of gas.
Oh.
That was
Uh,
a laser rifle.
Does not duplicate. It's not a magic item.
Wow. And they gave us 1 each?
Yes, it's 3 total.
Sweet.
Give you this for now.
If there are firearms in this game, I would have proficiency with them. I love it. Alright, yeah, I was going to say that it is customary to do payment up front and payment on delivery. I think that these should, so actually, out of character, I don't know what these are, right? So,
No,
I'll
you
ask
don't know
for a
what they are.
demonstration.
Oh, haha. How I got? You don't know what these are? Okay, alright. Let me show you then. You see him hold the laser rifle with both of his hands? Now, this is different from the one that Voran and I normally use. He points to the one at Voran's hip, a much smaller looking one, and he produces a much smaller looking one from his hip as well. This here is called a rifle. He makes sure to enunciate that for you to, make sure that your species understands it. You got that? Rifle. So it's, you have to use it 2-handed, and you make sure you hold it steady like this with both your hands. And then with one hand on this trigger here, this is called trigger. Okay, so make sure that you only put your hand on this trigger when you actually want to shoot something. And when it does, and he points over at the some ice that's still left on this door here, and he pulls the trigger, and it shoots out some sort of beam, sort of like Thorax, Eldritch Blast, or other magical beams you've seen before. Makes a very nice pew sound as it comes out, and it instantly burns away the ice.
Well, I think we should give it to Alicia.
Yeah, let's give the kid a gun. That should go well.
Why not? She seems ready.
Well, I mean,
Mhm.
as long as she's 18, right? She own a firearm, but she can't drink. Can't
She
drink.
can have a firearm, but not drink. That's
Yep.
correct.
All right, let's not bring
well, thank
favorite
you.
politics into this, okay?
I think now only has 29. Oh, it operates on what we call ammunition. Do you guys have that here? Ammunition?
No.
Well, I see it came with 30, but I don't think we're going to get any more.
Well, you have 3 there, and we actually need our energy cells, in order to keep us warm and other stuff until we can get this thing off. So, unfortunately, you get 30 shots each from these things, and this one is now at 29. So, here you go.
Thank you. This is, I think, adequate
Pew pew.
payment up front. We'll do our best to find your crystal. One last thing before we go. We were following reports of telepathic signals that some of the nearby villagers were receiving. They found him quite distressing. Do you have any information on this? We would assume that it was coming from your ship. Is it something you can stop?
Oh, sorry about that. You mean someone on this planet actually heard that? I'm surprised there's some scion, or you have some telepathic people here on this primitive planet of yours. And you see him pull out another device, the thing in his right arm. You see him press some buttons on it, and he says, "You mean this?" You hear a different voice now boom throughout the entire ship, and it's in the language now, translating the language that everyone can understand. Northern Lloyd down, emergency protocols enabled, crew safe, vessel imperiled, side crystal needed, come at once. Yeah, it's distress beacon. We, in case any of our kind are here to help us out.
Oh, well, that's awful strong then. Because a bunch of peasants heard you.
Is it possible to tune that to some sort of frequency that wouldn't cause an issue for the
Or if we
local
get the-
population?
If we get the crystal, then it stops.
You promised you'll help us, so we'll turn it off for now. We're gonna die in 24 hours anyway, so if you don't have that for us, yeah, we'll turn it off now. You see him press some more buttons. There we go, it's off.
Cool. Thanks.
24 hours. Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah, our life support systems are failing, so it's gonna be dead in 24 hours. We'll be dead in 24 hours. Dead.
Like, I'm wondering if there's anything we can leave to, like, warm up their ship a little.
Warming crystals.
Well, I think that's the problem. They're running out of energy.
We're not here to heat the fucking mind flayers. We don't care about them.
Well, I mean, 24 hours is a long time, so we should be able to go get their crystal and be back within 24 hours.
They're
Let's go.
fine.
But let's not dally, shall we?
No, let's dilly.
Yep, let's go.
Come, Alicia.
They all wave you off.
Alicia sticks her tongue out at them.
They wouldn't want her anyway.
Dredovac sticks all 4 of his tentacles out at her.
She tumbles away.
As you come back out, down Torak, you see your
Where's my dogs?
dog sitting out there, very loyal, waiting for you.
Alicia, ready the animals.
Ready the hounds.
Your groups, you guys are headed off to the direction of the mines now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Goes
the
right
direction of
there.
this beeping thing.
Yep, as you point in the northeast direction of the mines, it's it actually it's the beeping starting to become more quicker.
Is the weather like? What's the weather like right now?
Cloudy with the chance of meatballs.
Not helpful.
It's no blizzard yet, if that's what you're hinting at.
Yes, I was like, okay, if it looks like the weather's fine, like I'm gonna jump on my broom and like not fly high, but like
Take my brains away.
around.
Maybe cackle a little bit.
I mean, probably no cackling, but I want a full-on, the Forest Moon of Endor kind of situation. So like my feet are barely touching the ground, and I'm just like riding alongside the dog sled.
Oh yeah. You're fine to do that. Yeah. That's a very nice image. Yeah.
Same.
Uh,
My broom is flavored as a hoverboard.
You're just
A hoverboard.
standing on it.
well, yeah, you're an artificer, so yeah,
Broom.
it's an ordinary flavored broom, but you reflavored even more because you're an artificer, so you can't help but tinker with things. Okay. So you have a straight-on hoverboard now, first of its kind for Farron. And it's a good thing too, because you guys are on a time limit. So if you guys were walking, then it means that Torek would have to, limit his dog sled to walking speed. So you guys are able to make it there within roughly 4 hours. Arriving at the mines, you hitch Torek, you hitch your sleds to the side. The dogs watch quietly as you leave them behind. The two of you are still on your brooms, I assume, since don't need to hitch that to the side or anything. A sign at the front of the mine says, "Kobolds only." You see that the writing is very literate for a kobold.
They probably got someone else to write this.
I mean, yeah. They're not terribly smart. Well, none of us are like kobolds, so I guess we're just gonna have to break the rules and go in anyway.
It's written in common.
Yes.
Yeah. So another thing that may be happening is if there is a psi crystal located somewhere in here, it may be affecting their levels of intelligence.
No, maybe.
I do speak Draconic
I'm sure the Ceramorphs will be happy to see more goblins, though. So they can eat their brains.
Over the mines by force. I don't really feel the need to parlay with them. I feel like we can go in assuming
we need to clear-
side is justified.
Yeah, I mean, we need to clear it out anyway for the town, so.
Yeah, I don't believe we're going to be convincing them to leave peacefully.
Okay, yeah, so I guess what do we hear? What do we see? Is it just a dark entrance to a tunnel?
Yeah, you're still outside. You go inside?
I take my little the psi crystal wand thing,
Detector?
dowsing thing, and
Mhm.
just kind of like, does it show the crystal?
Oh, yes, yo. Well, the only thing you hear is a clicking sound, but the closer you've been getting to the mines, the clicking has been getting faster. So whatever it is, you can only assume that it's in the mines, the psi crystal.
All right, perfect. Yeah, I guess we go down. Oh, before we go in, I want to take one of my potions.
I don't have any more potions.
Well, I have one, so. Well, I have two, technically. Now I only have one.
Someone give me one of theirs.
No.
Alright, I can't heal you if you go down.
Considering you're
Oof.
the
Just as
most down
planned.
line of our party members, I think you're not the one that's going to need the potion.
I mean, unless he decides to hit himself in the face with his own energy blast again.
Yeah, you
He's
know
just
what
saying.
I'm gonna do.
The greatest threat to Torak is Torak.
Exactly. Torak, is Alicia coming?
Hell yeah, she's coming.
Okay.
Oh, so while we were traveling, would that be considered like a short rest?
Huh?
Like,
You didn't really get a chance to short rest because you had to, exert effort.
just sitting on the broom wasn't like a nice relaxing trip?
No, you had to
Nope.
fly it.
Damn. Okay, fine.
It's not like you
Alright.
had an awesome dog sled that chillax on.
I mean,
Well,
you
the
still have
driver.
to guide oh yeah, true. You have Alicia to drive, so.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, alright. Okay, so the broom can operate by itself, but you have to be familiar with the location. You are not. So therefore, you don't get the short rest. Okay, so as I was saying, so Alicia is coming, right?
Yeah.
Ah, yes. Okay. Arriving in the mines, you see ahead of you, Vorn, you see racks holding picks and hammers are nailed to. Yes, they should be okay though. Design place. Racks holding picks and hammers are nailed to the walls of this small cavern. The floor is covered with rock, dust, and tracks.
Can't see shit in here.
All right. Do I hear anything?
You hear the faint sound of rushing water.
Oh, good. There's oozes. All right. I guess I move forward to here.
Oh, you see what looks like picks and shovels leaning against a ridge over in this direction. Small gem deposits in the ridge and the walls of the cave gleam seductively.
Wait, are we still given a free health potion?
No?
No.
Okay, yeah,
Part of
yeah,
the
I
new
don't have
rules.
one.
I have a healing spell and potions if you need it.
Don't heal him. He's an idiot.
No,
You
I'm
need it
just
in the
saying
moment
we
if
should
you need
each
it.
have some way to heal one another if in said situation. But
I'm just saying we shouldn't shoot ourselves in the face with Eldritch Blast. You know?
All right, two paths. Which way
Fine,
does the beeper
don't
beep?
listen.
I wanna. Oh yeah, I use the beeper thing. The dowsing rod.
This way. Well, more like this way, really. The general direction this way.
Okay. I mean the crystals look very seductive, but also I don't want these mind flayers in this town eating people, so I say south.
See here. Yep. You see tracks on the ground. Towards the south way. Tracks here and tracks here.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go. I guess this way.
And
Okay. Down, you see
we should
you
follow the crystal.
you see that rodent tracks are this way, and this way looks like reptilian tracks.
Okay, that's. I mean, that's probably the kobolds have the crystal, so that's good. Are you coming with us, Torek? Cool. Ooh,
Vision is just a little tight.
Yeah, this thing. Oh, am I even able to fit through here? Alright. Still. Alright, cool. I reached visibility.
Benches and tables are set up as workspaces where miners glean any gemstones they find. Gravel and pebbles are strewn on the ground. Scattered across the floor are a few hammers, picks, and broken lanterns.
Alright, but no people? Or kobolds?
No one. And you see another path over here as well. With more tracks.
I'm gonna go investigate these gemstones.
Dawn points out something to you, and you see he pointed out a stone carving of a dog with tourmaline eyes. Might be worth something.
Ooh. Can you get Alicia to carry the dog?
I lost Alicia.
It's a carving.
These things are so tight.
Oh, it's a carving like in the wall?
It's a stone carving, like a child's toy.
Oh. Heck yeah, get Alicia to hold that.
Alicia's too big to fit through the thing.
She's a very pudgy child.
Okay, now I just can't move my character. Oh, thank you.
Do we find where is the detector pointing? Do we have any sign of
way.
crystal?
Down that direction. Well, I wanna take the opportunity to like sweep some of these like gems into my pockets, you know?
Yeah, is there
Broken lanterns.
we can find here in this room? Can investigate.
Name of a sports team in here? It's not, but I would say if they had sports in here, in this world. Sorry, what was that, guys? I was talking to the stream.
Before we move on, we wanted to just check this room. Should we do investigation or?
Yeah, I wanna sweep some of these gems in my pocket. Like,
Felt that you found everything there is to find in this room, at least.
okay, cool. How many gems
Yeah.
and stuff do we collect?
That one stone carving of a dog with tourmaline eyes.
Okay.
So it's a stone carving toy, and its eyes has 2 jades. There we go, jades in it.
Sweet, we're nabbing it.
All right. Well, after you, Vorna, unless you'd like me to stealth.
No, I'll go.
first.
I just wanted to make sure there wasn't any like loose gems or anything like hanging around.
Coming, Torak?
Yeah, I'm just trying to move us together. It's not working though.
Okay, alright, here's what you do, okay?
Fuck
You,
Alicia. I can't move her with me.
Just
okay,
like,
first
she's-
I'm gonna delete you, okay?
Oh, I can't
Then-
see.
Then I'm gonna put you back in. Then I'm going to... Oh yes, as Torak stumbles around with his knight errant trying to find you guys.
No, this is still not gonna work. I can't move my character again.
Hmm?
I can't move
Give me
my
a second.
character again.
Oh
Just,
man.
just take her off.
There you go.
It's fine. She's causing too many like hit box issues. So
Alright, I can just do this then. I'll give her vision. And... There we go. Now can you see Azure?
yes.
Okay. Okay, so let's see here. Where was I? Ah, yes, the mines.
What is
Who is in,
this?
who is on top of? Wait, what? I thought. Where's Vorna?
I-
So Torak's in front now. Okay.
Okay, well,
Torak just
make sure to attack
went
him.
way past everyone. Okay, so stop. Wooden planks and struts form a walkway along the wall of a seemingly bottomless vertical shaft. Oh,
Who's doing this?
a waterfall cascades down the northeast wall, and the sound of rushing water is loud in the confined space. It is so loud that you have to yell at each other to talk. And you see down the stream, up the stream of this waterfall here, you see 2 rats float down. And it looks like they're struggling and yelling as they're being carried away before they fall down into the Underdark.
oh, okay.
All rats.
Nice.
We tried.
Okay, can I look at this rickety scaffolding and check and see if it's gonna support our weight?
Does the
Let's see.
indicator still point south or?
Not great.
Oh. You guys see that ping, right?
No.
Pointing
Oh.
over here. You guys see that, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So as you see that Torek has just knocked you and down aside, Vorna, you're checking out the bridge and it looks fine, but then something else catches your eye.
Hmm.
Larry.
Larry and Mo.
Oh, there.
You see,
Oh, come on.
let's see here.
Is it a skunk?
Out of the corner of your eye, you see 2 IceWind kobolds. These are actually different from regular kobolds. They have like the stereotypical like what was it? Damn. coats. You know how people who live in the Arctic have that really furry hoodie? I don't know what to call it.
Winter parka.
Winter parka? Yeah, over their heads? Yeah.
A parka,
Parka.
yeah.
I just didn't like the official picture of it, so I just found something else. And that. So, yeah, you see two IceWind kobolds. They're who are natives of IceWind Dale, clinging to the underside of the bridge using saws to weaken it.
How tall are the
Oh,
ceilings?
they're using saws to weaken the bridge. Okay.
Need to know.
Yeah, you can't hear it. It was hard to. You still actually can't hear the sound of the song. And they can't hear you because the waterfall is so loud.
Ah. Okay, well, I want to get across this bridge as quickly as possible then.
Can I investigate the bridge first?
Tell me when
See
to
that as Werner moves along, so you don't point.
I say, let's go right now. I'm not wasting time with this.
What was that? You have to yell it louder. I don't think that can hear you.
I grab as I was over here, I grabbed Dalton by the lapels and just pulled him.
Dawn, you're pulled away by Vorna, and you can see why she's doing it. As you look down, you see that two kobolds, IceWind kobolds, are sawing away at the bridge. It doesn't look like it's gonna break anytime soon, but if they're allowed to continue doing this, then any miners who come back here later, assuming you successfully clear out the mines, will die, most likely, as they fall down into the Underdark.
Oh, darn it.
So they're just
Okay.
starting to like saw.
Yep.
How are they
Okay.
not falling into the pit?
They have claws. They're clinging very athletically
Ah,
to
okay.
the underside of the bridge.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'll, like, obviously we don't want the bridge to, like, collapse on the miners and stuff like that, so I'm not proficient with it, but I'll take the laser rifle we got and shoot them.
Hold your fire here. As you point the laser rifle, I'm gonna put my hand on the barrel and like push it up, like indicating to stop. I'm just gonna shoot my lightning gauntlets, and since I'm level 5 now, I get to attack twice per turn. So in one turn, I'm gonna attack them both once. So that's the left one, and then
So the first one you
the
hit,
right one.
it's surprised to see someone else there, and it's still alive. But from the surprise hit alone, it falls down in the pit. It loose grippins and it falls down. The second one, seeing that is shocked to see someone else there too. Its grip also loosens and it falls down and dies as well.
Nice.
You don't.
We should bring all our enemies here.
It's like this
And that is-
Everybody-
If you can't actually kill something, you just throw it off a cliff.
Yeah, that's fine.
Or any other video game.
Alrighty. Yeah, that just happened to me the other day. Okay, I guess we'll move along into here. Like, can we check the bridge integrity and be like, like to see if it's been seriously hurt?
No, it's fine for now, though you might want to mention it to Speaker Oris later if that's something they need to fix.
Alright, mention...
Fix mine before go in.
Yeah, we could even offer Torax services, and seeing as how he can fly.
Yeah, he can fly. He can hold a hammer. We're good.
Can
All right.
technically hold a hammer, yes.
Moving in here. What do we see?
The beeping grows louder here. A wooden pulley system has been constructed around a large hole in the floor. A bucket big enough to hold a single humanoid, and perhaps a follower, is held up by thick rope.
Okay. I guess... And, like, the beeping is showing down?
Are you pointing it down right now?
Yeah, like, I'm trying to ascertain where it is.
Yeah, when you point it down the hole, yeah, it grows louder.
Okie dokie, I guess we're Going down to the Underdark. Hooray.
Well- We could try and send Torak down, seeing as how if the basket fails, he can fly himself back up.
You also have rooms of flying.
Yeah, he probably, it's just like a little shaft,
Oh,
assuming.
So technically all of you guys can fly now. No action required.
I guess so.
Okay. Do you want me to go first, or I'm assuming that we have to like lower each other down. Is that any kind of like strength check?
There's a lever inside of the bucket, so you can lower yourself.
Ah, okay.
But one at a time, right?
Yep.
All right, I guess I'll go first to secure the area below.
Okay. Let's see here.
Or it's like if you try to fit 3 adults on the Haunted Mansion ride all at the same time. It's not comfortable.
All right,
Not
Vorna,
comfortable, and
Can
the
you-
ride always breaks when you're
Can
3
you
people
please-
in a cart.
can you please go with me into the other channel, voice channel?
Oh, yeah, sure. Just a second.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Okay.
All right, Vorna. All right, let's see here. Where are you at? Oop. Oops, tried to use the wrong map. That would have been very bad.
I descend the shaft. I am immediately eviscerated.
Where is it? Aha, there we go. The big map. It's all one singular map. There we go.
Nice.
Okay. The mechanism creaks as the bucket lift descends to the floor of a small cave where 2 dusty tunnels lead in opposite directions. As you step off, you see the bucket slowly ascend back towards your companions, leaving you by yourself. You see kobold footprints leading west, while human footprints, one singular human footprint, leads to the right.
Can I use my little dowsing to see which direction the crystal's in?
Everything's the same at the moment.
Oh, so it doesn't matter what direction I pointed in, it's all just beeping?
When you point it down, though, it beeps even more.
Oh, so you have to go further down.
Unfortunately, the bucket lift doesn't go any further down.
Okay, so probably another thing. Human footprints. I'm gonna peek around the corner real quick.
Okay,
I like. Can I do a stealth check?
sure.
I can't get invisible, but I don't wanna be seen doing this.
Okay.
Let me stealth. Not terrible at it. Oh, well, apparently I am terrible at it.
You feel like you're stealthiest person in the world. Over there, you see. Let me try to find it here.
Like, if the bucket's going back up, I assume that my compatriots are going to come down at some point, but I'm like, I want to see what's going on.
It took a while for it to come down here. So you want to see what's over here? Okay, yeah, you see a you hear the sound of a waterfall to the left over here, and of course over here you see gem deposits, like similar to before.
Do I like notice anything? Can I like either passive perception or active perception to check out the room, see if there's anything like hiding in a corner?
This creature, who was about to get a surprise attack on you, slowing down on you. And with that, I will ask you to wait a moment. Well, actually, yeah, wait a moment as I drag one more person in here, okay? So give me a second,
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Near communication. Hi,
Hello.
how's it going?
The bucket lift ascends back to your group. To you two, creaking to a stop as it awaits the next passenger.
Okay. So I'll take the bucket down next. Torak, do you want to try to fly down the waterfall and meet me? If we connect?
Yeah, is there enough room in that waterfall pit thing for me to like to not be engulfed by the water?
Mhm. Yes, there is.
Okay. So I want to
Mhm.
peek down. I want to go down there and see if I can see Vorna.
Who gave that idea
Immediately
for the waterfall?
up and-
Flying.
Torek.
Torek?
Torek's
Okay.
doing that.
I'm
Alright.
immediately hopping in the bucket before he goes to do his
Right, okay.
It.
Okay. So both of you will simultaneously appear down there then, okay?
Okay.
So that means that I will bring Vorna back. Hi, Vorna.
Hello.
Okay, so they actually had a very clever idea here. So both of them will have inspiration. So everyone should have inspiration, I believe.
Oh.
Yeah.
So yeah, instead of one person appearing in the bucket, they both get to appear here. You can tell yourself of the details afterwards. You know, over a drink of wine.
You all squeezing up in a bucket. Oh, did you take
Yeah,
his lamp?
he's just sitting in my. Oh, that would have been so much cooler. I would have carried the lamp down. No, he just flew down the waterfall hole.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Let's see here.
That would have been so much better. We're gonna pretend that.
I was like, yeah, you probably could just fit in the lamp and
Yeah.
move down, right?
Oh no.
I can only
Okay.
go in there between like long rests though.
So you hear the sound of what seems to be a battle to the east, and footprints of kobolds lead to the west. And I believe Dalton, or both, Torek, all of you guys can see Vorna, right? Both of you?
No, we're still on the old map.
You are?
I am.
I don't know what's happening.
Oh, alright, yeah, there it is. It's different now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. So yeah, you see her being attacked by let's see here, a hideous
doesn't look
monster that
friendly.
resembles, yeah. It doesn't look friendly at all. It looks like a bulbous floating brain with a wide, sharp beak, and it's attacking Vorna. So yes, initiative, please.
Warna, though, I'm just
I don't
here
see
on
Vorna.
the mid east side.
It must be a line of sight thing.
Yeah, okay, so there she is. She's right here.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd follow the sounds of battle anyway. So she's incapacitated by this thing?
Nope, you're back over there, and nope, you hear fighting still. So it doesn't sound like she's incapacitated. So like now, all of you to roll initiative, please.
Way ahead of you.
Initiative. That's a 20.
So many ones today.
I get
Now,
5
here to
turns
come.
in a row.
Rolled three
'Cause
ones.
I rolled a 20.
Don't worry, I rolled not great. No.
someone fighting over there. Your turn, Dalton.
Yeah, I'm going to move over here so I have line of sight of the creature. Is it? You said it's grappling her though, or is it? Just
No, it's not.
next to her.
It's 10 feet in the air.
I was too perceptive for it to get a sneak attack.
Okay, I can see it from here. I am going to. I'm gonna zap it. I get to attack twice with my attack action.
That hits it for 18 points of lightning damage. Oh.
And
Oh.
because
Okay, so first I'll tell you this. Your first attack, it's completely unfazed by it.
oh, alright. Well, then the rest
Mhm.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'm not aware of any other targets, right?
Nope. Unless you want
I
to,
guess more now.
yourself?
Attack.
Yourself?
Yeah, I could attack her.
You could hit
That's
yourself
the
in
cool
the face
thing to
with
do.
the Eldritch Blast.
He wishes he could.
Yourself?
Damn, why does nothing take lightning damage? I'm going to move over here and end my turn.
It's like one of the more common resist things.
No, it's not. It's actually the least most resisted, I believe.
What? That and like cold.
Resistance, at least, yeah.
And
Okay,
poison.
so I am a half drow elf.
Okay.
Or half drow, half elf, whatever you want. So feasibly, I should know some stuff about Underdark creatures, right? Like hearing tales of my ancestors and how terrible and creepy the Underdark is. Can I identify this creature?
Yeah, give me a nature check with advantage.
Nature check. Advantage. Well, that was.
Which one do you want?
I was very surprised by this thing.
Both of you have done that now.
Yeah, I know.
You have a feeling this might be from the Underdark? If so, it might be the thing that killed the human from last week. I'm not sure.
Oh. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna whack it because yeah, that's what I do best. So I'm going to get out my shovel and I'm gonna one-hand whack this sucker.
All right.
That's bop. So, I don't know what its AC is, but
Oh, technically, Torak, you would have appeared over here.
oh, nice.
I appear out of the waterfall.
Yep.
I'm upside down because we're in the Underdark.
And you're wet.
I don't think we're quite in the Underdark yet, but
Your shovel unfortunately misses.
And
that is
First attack, at least.
okay because I get 2 of these. Let's roll a sucker again. Oh, that's gonna be better. So this is still a one-handed.
You punch it along its beak and it takes 8 points of damage.
Awesome. So bludgeoning does work. All right, cool. And then I'm gonna tap a key point and do a flurry of blows here, because I'm super mad. That's 1, which does not do
Misses.
anything. And that's what? How did I roll 2 8s?
Make sure you didn't do something horribly wrong. Nope, you didn't. Both attacks
know.
misses.
Yeah, that was just terrible luck.
Dems the brakes.
Well, yes. Sorry, I think it's. All right, I guess I don't got much else.
Oh wait, you said you were in the genie bottle, right? Yeah, okay, that's cooler. So you're still over here then.
what?
Huh?
I thought you
you
down
doing
the
the-
waterfall.
For that.
Or did you do the genie bottle thing?
No, I didn't do the genie bottle. That
He
was
did-
Hex's
Right.
idea.
You'd have to use
No, that
use
was
this genie bottle up.
that was Adam's idea.
Yeah.
But
Right.
it
Well,
doesn't
it was
matter.
someone else's
He did
idea.
waterfall. We were disputing whether he
Okay.
could, and he was wrong.
Alright.
He could
But
have.
either way,
I
still.
know I could have.
Yeah.
I'm choosing not to.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right, and I'm gonna strafe around him, so I'm between him and Torak.
All right.
And then yeah, I guess that's the end of my turn because I didn't do very well.
Oh, you did damage them. You showed that it's not completely immune to damage, or most damage, like the flesh
Yeah.
golem was.
Hit it with something.
Grell's turn. We'll stay 10 feet in the air, and it will. That will. Oh, I'm whispering it. Whoops. Well, the first one, it tries to hit you with its tentacles and grab you. It missed. And now it's going to try to peck at you. And that will be a miss as well. 5 more feet in the air, so that it's hitting the ceiling at 15 feet.
I can't reach it then, can I?
You can before, which is why I said it provokes an attack of opportunity from you.
Oh, okay, cool. So I do get to attack it. Yay. So would this be using my shovel, or is
Reaction?
this...
Whatever you have equipped.
Whatever you want to attack it with.
Oof! I two-handed it. I don't know if I can choose between two-handed or one-handed, but... I don't know. I can...
Tech design place.
You'd probably
appreciate the lurk.
on a
Yeah, I
opportunity attack because you're not gonna do anything else.
I guess I
Well, you only have
don't
one
know what the
reaction.
rules are as far as like versatile weapons and opportunity.
You
attacks.
hit it
You only
for
get bonus actions.
10 damage. As it get a nice hit on it as it flies up in the air, out of everyone's reach now, except for spellcasters and range attackers.
It's like a pinata, and you're just like whacking at it, you know? Like,
Ryan Crab.
So 5 feet in the air, and then 5 feet over your head, and then that's 10, 15 over here, and then 15 over here. And
what the hell is this?
Ah, yes. And that is its turn, as it sees you now, and like, oh boy.
Okay. I see what it did there. It's an intelligent being over there. What just rolled?
If it's trying to suck someone's brain out, it certainly is not going for me.
It literally is a brain. Like, I'd be surprised if it didn't have some level of intelligence.
Shoot. It's just disadvantage, right?
Hmm?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh, yes, it is.
cast
Mhm.
disadvantage.
Unless you want to move 5 feet out of the way.
No.
Okay.
It's 15 hit.
15 does actually hit. Roll me damage.
14 damage.
Nice. You do is your Eldritch Blast slams into it for 11 force and 3 fire, lighting some parts of its tentacles on fire.
Yeah, don't touch me, weird thing.
Now it's on fire and trying to eat your brain at the same time.
Yes.
At least it'll be cooked, you know?
Alright, anything else?
Nope.
Down. You see the little weird floating brain thing has gone out of your line of sight,
Yeah.
towards the sound of the waterfall.
Come around the corner here. 1, 2. Actually, I have line of sight there. Dang, I mean, I'm all about that lightning damage, so this is really tough. What I will do instead is use the bonfire cantrip, because I still have that. So I'm gonna create a... Wait, is it... Oh, wait. Bonfire is creating a fire on the ground. How far is it above the floor?
Correct. You want to tell him how far that waterfall is?
It's hella deep. I don't know.
You see your friend floating in
Like
there.
it goes all the way to hell. It's that deep.
Yes.
So
It doesn't look like there's ground at all. They're both flying.
Okay.
Your friend and the thing is flying.
You're having like a Dragon Ball Z fight in the middle of the air.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Except I shoot lasers, he doesn't.
And the types of damage that they were using before were force. What does Magic Missile do?
Force.
Dun dun dun.
Magic Missile is just like, you have no other option. You shouldn't need it to hit.
Yeah. So I'm going to cast Magic Missile as a first spell slot attack.
Alright. Okay, so that's 4 darts, right? Or is it 3? I forgot.
A dart deals 1d4 plus 1 force damage to targets. You have 3 of them, so I need to roll that 3 times. 1d4 plus 1.
Okay, so it's up to you. I'm fine with one roll and it multiplying by 3. But of course, you know, if it's a shitty roll, then yeah. So it's up to you. So you're going, okay, so we're gonna then do total of 8, 11, 1 second.
Heart of the
Talk to
cards.
Singer.
I'll always roll.
Same. You know, Jester, I always appreciate the lurk, okay? No matter what.
Well,
so
if I roll
silence
the
is fine.
perfect,
Thank you so much for the lurk.
or like in the first one, maybe I'd be tempted. That's not.
Well, you couldn't choose them, though. That would be not fair.
What do you mean? I rolled the 3 out of 5. Or no, it was a 3 out of a d4.
No, okay, so what I mean is that if you want...
It is fine.
Okay, so from now on, every time you roll, you're going to roll individually for each one. Just to keep it simple. Well, simpler would be to one roll, but since you're fine with, you know... Yeah, alright, okay, so you do 11 points of force damage to it as all 3 of these magic missiles pound into it. No saving throw. Do not pass go. Do not collect 200 G. It is still alive. It's on fire, and it's taking a beating from all these magic missiles.
Not having a
Anything
great
else down?
Underdark day.
You said it's still alive?
Yeah, doesn't look too good though, thanks to your magic missiles.
Alright, well I can't do much else, so I'm gonna pass to Vorna.
Lorna, it's 15 feet in the air.
Pretty much anything. Okay, well...
If you were a level 7 monk, you would have been able to do some really cool shit.
I know, I could have freaking jumped. I'm gonna come up right here to the edge. Could have, like, jumped and wall run and... that would have been cool. Yeah, I was looking at the wall running thing. Currently.
Anyways.
Okay, anyways. I did equip my gun. So, I want to use this laser rifle.
You equipped it.
Yeah, I'd unequipped my crossbow, like, while we were traveling. I'd unequipped my crossbow and equipped the laser rifle.
Okay, so the point is that during combat, it takes like an entire action to stow away a weapon and draw another one.
Oh, so okay.
Unless you're a
so I
fighter.
can't just
Are
have
you
it
allowed to drop
holstered
a
on my back?
weapon for a free action?
As a free action, you are allowed to drop a weapon, yes.
You just
And there's no other...
back up. That's the hard part with that one.
Yeah.
Okay, but I can... Wait, yeah, so I can drop my shovel but my whole action would be taking my gun out.
Is that
Yes.
a bonus action to draw?
Nope, it's an action to draw. Just draw. Yeah.
Action to draw it, okay.
Yeah, you're fucked.
I mean, I can't... Yeah, I can't hit it otherwise.
Put it away and get your gun out.
And also, I remind you that you do not have proficiency with it. The only person that has proficiency is Dawn, and that thing is unlimited uses.
Well, I mean,
rock.
I'm never gonna have proficiency with this sucker, so...
Unless you buy defeat, or,
Yeah,
spend a downtime
not
day.
I
worth
wouldn't
it.
buy... yeah, I was about to say, I wouldn't buy a feat just to specifically use this one gun that has limited ammunition. So... Yeah, I can't really hit it with anything. I don't have... spells. I don't have a way to get to it otherwise.
I might remind you that, okay, so if you're not level 7 monk, so it means you can't run across any surface, water, or whatever, then what you could do is bonus action to Step with the Wind. This will, when you do Step with the Wind, to bonus action dash, you double your movement, so what's your current movement? 50, right?
50.
Okay, so your movement becomes 100. What's your strength score?
Strength is, well, I mean, I've got 10, so it's a +0, but my athletics is a +3. And so
What's
is my
your-
acrobatics.
What is your strength again?
My strength is 10.
10 strength score. I'm just gonna assume you're 6 feet. Okay. You're a monk who just used Step of the Wind, so now you're
Wait, I'm confused. Is this, like, this is a bottomless pit, though. There's nothing I can...
okay.
Like-
Okay. So, all right. So there's a website dedicated to calculating how much you could jump depending on the various factors. So it's 15 feet high in the air, right? And you right now, as a monk, let's just say this calculator says you can, with your strength and all the spells active and all these feats, you can jump as high as 100 feet vertically. Now that doesn't mean you can actually jump that high. That just simply means you can actually, that is what you can jump that high if you had the speed. Since even if you're mid-air, like mid-jump, it still costs you your movement speed in order to be able to reach that high. So when you Step in the Wind, you bonus action dash. So now your speed is 100 feet. And Step the Wind also has a secondary effect where when you use it, it will triple your jumping height. So right now, with the stats I put,
This is just doubled.
your strength is 10. So, and with Step of the Wind, the calculator says you can reach up to 15 feet off the ground. You can reach up and grab something 15 feet off the ground. If you have a running start.
I can just... Well, I would love to do this. I'm just worried
So-
about falling down the bottomless pit. Oh, yeah,
okay,
I have a broom.
you can jump vertically. Oh no, my god, yes, you have a broom. Oh my god, why are we even talking about this?
Yeah.
The whole reason...
Can I just jump on my broom and go whack this thing?
Yes, there's no action required. Oh my god.
Yeah. On a broom. Okay, I guess I whip out the broom.
Okay, go ahead and hit it. You're on a broom now. Yes,
Okay.
you're on a flying broom. Yes.
Do it. I love where you're going with that, John. I'm like, what am I gonna grab onto?
So what are you doing for now? You hit it. Or...
Yeah, I hit it one-handed because I'm assuming that one of my hands is on my broom.
No. The broom... No.
Hmm?
You can two-handed if you want. That's not how the broom works. The
Oh.
broom doesn't... If you look at the stat thing, which... You don't need anything really. It has a whole mechanic to it. With speed. You read it up. But one of the mechanics is no, you don't need a hand.
Oh, okay. Well,
There might be things
I'm
like
gonna one-hand
weather.
it anyway, then.
Okay, so you do 8 points of bludgeoning damage to it. And it
Yeah,
looks
which
like it's
is
almost
the
dead.
broom.
They've
Very
got
strong
really
thighs.
thick thighs.
And you finish it.
Sure.
Sweet. Oh, and because I finished it, I get some temporary hit points.
Oh, you didn't finish it yet. I said, can you finish it?
Oh, can I finish it? Oh, yeah. I'm gonna whack it again.
Okay.
Then, so that's gonna be. I really want to make sure this thing is dead. Oh, but we're gonna have a thing. I'm just gonna do a single unarmed strike. Ugh.
I mean, you can attack with the quarterstaff again, because that's part of your extra
yeah,
attack
I've got
too, you know.
two actions. Okay, well that was my free action, but it didn't work. So I'm
Just go ahead,
come
just
back around.
roll with the quarterstaff, please.
Rolling.
Hey.
Falls down, never to be seen again.
Wait.
Well, as long as it didn't have the crystal. That wouldn't
As
be.
long as it didn't have the crystal, yes. Oh, you didn't hear the clicking get any louder when you were in the vicinity of it, and you didn't hear it get any fainter when it fell down either.
Okay.
You guys are out of combat and see gemstones seductively again over here.
Cool. I want to check out these gemstones then, I guess.
Dawn points out to you that there's a tourmaline gem in there somewhere. Or could be worth something.
Gem? Oh.
Tourmaline.
Can I grab it?
You want to?
I mean, you made it look really appealing, so yeah, sure.
I don't seem to have any pickaxes on you, so you punch it with your fist and it falls off.
Oh, okay, that works. I grab
Uh,
it.
Which way is the device pointing?
So the last time I checked, it was pointing down, as in like going lower.
From where we descended in the basket?
Yeah.
Okay. Shall we head that direction?
Well, no, as in like it's going down
Oh,
further.
physically down,
Like
not
physically
south,
down.
okay.
Yeah.
We
I say we get on our brooms and just fly down the big hole.
can. Yeah.
Alright, so all of you are on your brooms going down the Underdark shaft here?
Yeah,
I think Rex just flying with his wings, but yeah, Dalton and I are.
As you fly down on your brooms of flying, completely overpowering this adventure itself, down the shaft here, you see what looks like that would have been a pathway, and you think that this is probably what you were meant to go up from. But instead you're like, nah, I'm just gonna fly down the shaft like a badass.
Alicia just comes running down the stairs.
Oh yeah, Alicia's not with you, huh?
No, she is. I just couldn't keep dragging her token. It was just kept getting colliding too much.
Oh, okay, so yeah.
Sitting here waiting, like, no, I just took the elevator.
Like, can you
Yeah.
quit going down the shaft? Too fast.
I don't have a broom.
So over here, you guys see another gemstone deposit over here, gleaming seductively again.
She can climb
Where's the pinging for the psi crystal locator?
Second. So over here, you see 3 kobolds. One looks like it has wings strapped to its back, made out of cloth and wood. And the pinging seems to be coming from this direction.
Okay, well, I mean, we need to kill all the kobolds anyway.
Flying on the shaft.
Well,
Ah, sorry.
About
Okay.
our time constraints, but let's make the fight quick.
Yeah, let's just do it quickly, I guess. I can't even see these guys. Doesn't matter where I move.
Huh?
Okay.
Do we want to get the crystal first? And
Okay. So you're flying over there. That's what you guys are doing as the first priority right now. The kobolds.
Well, I can engage them from here, but I think Borna was first down, so let her. She should pick what she's doing first.
Can I? So I'm on my broom. Is there any way that I could just like ramming speed into one of like this first cobalt? I don't know if there's a damage for ramming someone with a flying broom.
You can treat it as a whatchamacallit,
Unarmed?
a
Improvise?
improvised attack, yes, but you don't have proficiency with an improvised weapon. So you're better off like flavoring it as you doing a flyby attack with your fist.
Oh, that's fair.
Unless you really want to, go all in with the flavor of you attacking with the broom, even without proficiency.
Now, so what my thought was, I was going to fly at this first kobold, and like, as soon as I make contact, just backflip off of it, and then hit him with my shovel as I'm going. But, I
Alright.
like the idea of a drive-by, too.
Okay. Yeah. Either one will work. Okay. So you just first thing you do is
I'm gonna go straight for this guy. Is this a surprise attack? Like, they weren't expecting us, or do I need to roll initiative?
They weren't expecting you. No.
Oh, yeah. They weren't expecting 3 people to just come flying down this bottomless shaft.
Nope.
Alright, I'm gonna roll by him with this and just like one arm out, just whack him as I'm going by.
Okay. It's okay. It's you just completely obliterate him.
I actually had my shovel sideways, so like the metal end of it just decapitates him. Sweet. So that was him, and then I'm gonna use my second attack. Or actually, no, I don't know about attacks or like surprise attacks and stuff. I don't know if I can attack this other guy.
Usually in a surprise round, yeah, you get your full amount of attacks. So go ahead.
Oh, okay. Ooh, I'm about to do some damage. All right, same thing. I'm gonna roll by him and do a one-handed attack on him as well. Less.
That hits. He doesn't quite die though.
Okay.
There's a prize. This one with the wooden wings.
Oh man, I'm really happy for his wooden wings. Okay, so as soon as like I get to him, I like hit him with my shovel, and he doesn't quite die, and I tail like trying to explain this and not use too many Harry Potter terms. But I like swing my broom around, and as I'm going around, I use the momentum to smack him. Bop. For 4 damage.
As you effortlessly murdered these poor kobolds, whose max HP was only 9 each, you see the faint outline of a human male for a split second before it dives into the body of the nearest kobold. Actually,
The still living one?
can you please make me, Morna, can you please make me a charisma save?
Oh, charisma charisma. Not great at that one. Eh.
For a moment, you felt as if someone was going to take over your body,
Oh no.
but you were fine. And you see it. Let's see, let me remove him. Put that there. And you see that thing pop out from under your nose.
Oh. Ghost? Can't see the rest of his name tag, but I just assume he's a ghost.
As you see the kobold wings die, you see it drop a satchel on the ground, just falling. And now I'll ask everyone to please roll initiative. Hired is noping the F out.
Oh, that kobold saw the rampant destruction and was like,
Oh, yeah, he's done. Vorna. Alright, so, yeah, just murdering these poor 9 hit point kobolds meant for tier 1 adventurers, but, you know, you guys are level 5. What do you do now with this ghost in front of you?
I don't have the ability. I mean, I really love dead people. Can I try and talk to it? Like, I'm super excited to meet somebody who died. I want to know your opinions.
Oh, go ahead.
I don't know, like, dead, a fellow enthusiast of dead things. Hello. Please, you know, we mean you no harm. Obviously, we probably couldn't hurt you very much. Anyway, why are you haunting these mines? I don't know if I have to, like, charisma to get
You
them
have
to
a
like
Ouija
me.
board?
I don't have a Ouija board, nothing. I have a winning personality with dead
Probably
people.
disadvantage then at least, right?
I don't know if I'm trying to, like, charisma get this person on my side, or if it's just going to wail at me and try and possess me again, so I'll try it, but...
Go and make me a persuasion check.
Persuasion,
Oh, I should do that.
17?
Give me your body.
Oh, I'm not entirely okay with that. I mean, I kind of need my body.
Can I buy me dinner first?
Yeah, it's my body's kind of important to me. Like we don't want to hurt you. If you just wanna leave, I don't like. Why do you need a body? I didn't know how much-
body. That's all I was gonna say.
Okay, well, it's not much of a conversationalist. Well, I can't whack it with a shovel because I'm fairly certain it's incorporeal. Cool. I guess I'm just gonna back the F up. So I'm gonna tap that mobile, yo. Or actually, no, I have to make an attack against it. Well, it is technically. I don't have to land it, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you might as well attack it.
Yeah, I guess I'll attack it and see what happens. So I get slightly freaked out and I just swing my shovel two-handed right at it. For 12 to hit.
You're attacking with the shovel.
Yeah, just two-handed, taking a big old swing at it.
Oh yeah, it's magical now. +1 from the thing, Adventures League. You're two-handing it or one-handing?
I was just two-handed swinging at it. I just want to make a attack at it. That way I can use mobile if I need to.
Oh, what'd you do that for? He takes 8 points of damage.
Oh, it does take damage! Oh, shit. Awesome. Okay, well, I mean, I tried talking to it. It doesn't get to play, like, the, victim in this. Okay, sweet. Well, let's see. So I can take, I guess I'm gonna take another swing at it with my second action, or my second attack. And this is gonna be a one-handed. Ugh.
That will miss.
Yeah, this thing. So that's fine. I'm still slightly freaking out though, so I'm going to tap that flurry of blows, yo. Make 2 attacks at it. 12 and 16 to hit.
Both hits.
13 damage.
Punch, 13 damage.
And then, because I did hit it, I'm gonna use mobile and disengage. I'm gonna fly back here and just be like, ghost! Zoinks!
You having trouble with your broom there?
No? My broom's fine. Why?
No, Dalton.
Oh.
Spinning around.
You want to do a pole dance
Go.
finish with a twist and swing it full force at it and say,
Board.
"Who said you could?"
Okay, so I don't even know where my token is.
Okay.
Where am I? Oh, there I am.
Torak.
So I can't
My-
see whatever the hell she's waving.
Well, she shouted it. She pointed it
shouted
over here, man.
ghost and came from over there.
Well, they have like 10 feet of vision, so
But that's why you work as a team to communicate, and that's what she did.
where is it? I don't see. Oh wait, I see it. Never mind.
To the west.
So that ghost is on our team,
I mean, no, it's not.
not our team.
Not. I tried.
Okay, so it die now.
I mean, it's technically already dead, but if you could make it more dead,
It
like 20%
die.
more dead.
Okay.
Your Eldritch Blast hits it. Yep.
Hell, 10 damage.
Gonna move 5, 10. I'm gonna attack with my lightning gauntlets.
Can you see it from there?
Yep.
Ooh, good shot.
That hits it zaps it for 6 lightning done.
Is it still alive? Well, I
Yes,
mean,
it is.
Still undead?
Yes.
It's still dead?
Mhm.
Use my second attack action. Is it still?
Oh, very nice. It is destroyed. Crumbles down to the ground.
Very dead.
Mm-hmm.
It makes boom boom.
Well,
Let's
sweet.
see. Alright, well, we should.
Should head down here and look for.
Be a better way.
Oh, I want to check out these crystals. Bop. What do I see?
Huh?
No, do I want to
Oh.
check out these crystals.
With your friend there, Don, he points out that there is a lot of crystals there. A lot.
Do I see
Well.
any particularly expensive ones? Because I want to grab those.
Quite a bit of them.
All right.
50 of them to be exact.
Sweet. Can I grab them? I have a
Yes.
shovel.
And you got 50 geodes. 50 of them. They look like they can be worth quite a bit if you sell them all.
We gotta take him to
Awesome.
Clint. You can crack him open.
Put them in a bag. All right. I guess head back out here because this is where the whatchamacallit. I'm off my while I'm on ground, I'm off my burn now. Sorry, I'm gonna take the flying thing off. And then the crystal finder was coming from down here, correct?
Yeah, it's coming from down here.
Okay, so
Okay.
I'm gonna head this direction.
A fossilized skull partially juts out of the east wall of this small cave. The skull has larger than normal eye sockets, a curious ridge between the eyes, nothing that would pass for a nose, and 4 small holes where one would expect to see teeth. Dawn, you recognize with your high passive investigation and your previous encounter with the Mind Flayers, you think that this would be a skull of a Mind Flayer that came out of the Underdark. Why it's inside of the wall, though, is anyone's guess. And the thing is clicking, mad, like super mad at the skull.
Okay, can I bend down and check this out? Can I like look through its eye holes and see if I see anything?
Yeah, and Dawn points out
Tools.
that's exactly where it is, as Dawn points it out to you.
Yeah.
Behind the skull's eye sockets, you see something glimmer.
Sweet. I mean, are these eye sockets big enough that I can like reach in or like
Yep,
use some
mhm.
kind of tool to pry it out?
Look
Yep,
through
you
the.
can just reach in if you want, or you want to use the tool, up to you.
I feel like maybe I want to use a tool.
I have thieves' tools and tinkerer's tools, as well as smith
Okay,
tools,
yeah,
alchemist supplies, and I'm able to turn these into my tools into jeweler's tools if I
I mean,
need
I
to.
think you're gonna have like one set of pliers in there
Yeah.
somewhere. So can you use like a big old long sled of pliers to like grab this? I don't really
Yeah,
want to reach my hand into a skull of a mind flayer.
I can remove it gingerly with jeweler's tools, or whatever the equivalent would.
So, Vorna, you're letting Dawn handle it?
Yeah, I'm letting the expert handle it here. Move out of the way.
Air quotes.
Am I able to grab it, or do I need to
Yeah,
wait for...
yeah, especially with those tools, you're easily able to grab it. When you do, though, you hear a faint voice. You don't understand what it's saying, though, but you feel the crystal drawing you to a specific location whenever you touch it. Which is the direction where that their ship was.
Oh, so it wants to go home. All right.
And you have found Mitsubishi.
And it's a 20.
Oof.
Okay.
You really get that
So-
skull.
As you fiddle around with the skull, you realize without a shadow of a doubt that any attempt to remove this thing would break or damage the skull in a way that would, like, jeopardize its integrity as a whole.
So there's physically no way to remove it safely. In that case, we should probably leave it undisturbed. I don't think it's worth taking the risk that something might happen.
I mean, that's fine. I didn't particularly want the skull to begin with. I just thought it was cool looking.
Okay. We have the crystal we came for. We should probably return this as soon as we can and come
Yeah.
back to take care of the kobolds.
I mean, okay, so I'm gonna jump back on my broom. Wait, need to have a flying icon. Jumping back on my broom, and I'm gonna fly across. And then like I see these passageways.
Stop right here.
Oh, sorry.
You're gonna stop right there.
Stopping.
Thank you so much for coming back over here. Thank you so much.
Oh no.
You see the satchel on the ground again, and you see the ghost come back into existence, full health. And please make me another charisma save.
Oh, great.
The kobold dropped the satchel,
Yeah.
or the ghost did?
Oof.
So Vorna, you feel like you are no longer in control of your body at all. You're still aware of everything, though. You just can't talk, can't move, can't anything.
Cool. Did Dalton was right behind me. Did he see this?
I'm only halfway out in the pit here. I don't know what.
Let's see here. Let's see here.
I-
Yes, he would see it.
Hallway.
Hey guys, your friend came back out here to you. Vorna, quote, starts speaking. Hi, guys.
Guys.
Let's get going, yeah?
And
This place is really cramping my style.
I don't know if
Doesn't
I
have
like.
any style.
I don't know if I like the new Vorna better than the old Vorna. Maybe this is
Maybe
how
it
things
was
are
an
now.
improvement.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Since we're able to talk now, why don't you explain yourself and perhaps we can help you? But you can't stay in that body.
Hey,
You
body? What are you talking about? Vorna backs up. You see him crouch down.
Before it takes another step, I'm readying an attack.
Okay.
You know, charging my gauntlet and pointing it at it.
Oh yeah, it hits
This-
me. Oh no.
We
Nothing's a
have an
great option.
opportunity. We have an opportunity here.
Nothing's a great option here, yeah.
We have an
You see it
opportunity.
bend down and grab something. And I don't know what you're talking about. I'm your friend. See, I have this cool broom.
Yeah.
Does this broom not earn your trust?
I mean, yeah, I'm sold.
Last chance. You can, talk with us, and again, perhaps we can help you. If you, again, get out of that body, or we can come to blows.
Script is not working. What
Can
the
I
heck?
roll persuasion, or is it not
Hmm?
gonna work?
You can roll me initiative.
Oh boy, I get to kick the crap out of my team members. This is what I've
Do I-
always wanted. Put me in, coach.
You want?
Yeah, here we go.
Oh, there was no. I know.
I'm so glad that
Also, I
the
don't think turn order was.
person who does the most amount of damage.
There we go.
Okay. I'm just gonna take the 12 that I
Shit, it's been such a long time since I played Bayonetta. It was
Oh,
so
yeah.
fucking awesome. Yes, you get one attack with your gauntlet.
Okay. I'm going to use Shocking Grasp.
Okay.
And attempt to I guess she's over the boards, yeah.
Definitely doesn't hit Vorna.
Okay.
Just asking
Her
out of
turn? Yeah.
curiosity,
Hmm.
do I get a chance to try and fight this thing off from inside?
Here, no, you don't. You failed that, so it has
Oh, it's
it has
just a
special
one-time
mechanics for you.
thing. I can't do it ever again.
Nope.
No, you lost your
I'll-
body. You're
You
forfeit
lost your body for now. For now.
forever.
Let's see here. Where is it?
Well, I'm just gonna sit here then.
Vorna, can you make me one single attack roll, please, on your character?
I would love to.
Two-handed.
Against
Oh yeah, you have to tell me everything you want here.
yeah, two-handed attack against Dalton with your shovel.
Oh, that's shit
Okay.
damage.
Dalton, you take 7 points of damage.
Not a very
Okay.
good roll. Dalton, how do you feel about fire?
How do I feel about fire?
Yeah.
And you noticed him fly over there. So that now Vorna's body is right over the pit. And Dalton, it's your turn now. You also notice that they only attacked you once.
And Vorna didn't get a chance to roll to fight this.
Hmm?
Nope.
She did.
I'm stuck. This is what my life is now.
You should move back and provoke her attack. So I don't have to take it.
That sounds like a great idea.
You have a higher AC than me. Move back and attack her.
Yeah, I'm gonna move back to here so she can attack if she
You
wants.
should move farther back.
I only get to move this far before the attack of opportunity would happen. So
Well, you could keep moving.
Yeah,
I don't
I
care.
saw the reveal for Bayonetta 3, but
Continue.
it's only on Nintendo Switch.
That was 5.
I'm only on PC.
10, 15.
Yeah, that should
20.
be fine.
And I'm going to do my lightning lure.
Come on, big money. Oh, what is that?
Well, that's just the
Strength
damage
save.
roll. They still.
Vorna, please make me a strength save, yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
strength save.
jeez. This
Not quite.
Okay,
is
so
pitiful.
she gets pulled 10 feet towards my location.
Oh, God. What is that?
What?
Do you have to do
10.
that?
I'm gonna pull her this way, the one square below,
Okay.
so she's
Alright.
over the thing.
Alright.
What? Why is this a bad idea to get her?
I guess I can
not
target. I
over
can target.
the pit to the Underdark.
I can target it differently. It's fine.
Well, she used her reaction, so you can still back.
Yeah,
out.
yeah. Are you done?
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm done.
Wait, did she use her reaction? She attacked.
Yeah, she attacked.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
she
did, I
reacted.
Yeah.
She
That's her action.
to attack me.
To see the 13 roll to attack.
Wait, what? No, she didn't use... Wait, did she use... Wait,
Yes.
were you next to her, Dalton?
Yeah.
Dalton was.
No, okay.
So
Oh, I didn't... Thank you for reminding me, Dalton. I didn't actually attack you with my reaction yet. I only attacked you for my turn.
So if you
Already
chat,
rolled the reaction.
yeah. If you look at the chat, Vorna did a 20 attack roll on her turn. It became my turn, and then I moved, and that 13 attack roll was the attack of opportunity. So then,
Okay. It missed because you're AC 16. Got it.
yes, yeah.
Yep, okay.
And then
alright.
I did my lightning lure, intentionally made it so she wouldn't get hurt by it, and then now it is Torak's turn.
Yep, go ahead, Tarak. Sorry about that.
Alright. Thorak moves over here.
Mhm.
And then does this. On Borna.
Fireball? Oh, good.
So you're Vorna.
Old crap damage though. Literally all
1 second. Let me look here.
Wow. You
That
could
was
have
really
hurt
bad
me.
rolls.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Vorna, you take 17 points of fire damage.
Oh, I'm not taking a dexterity
He
saving
rolled
throw?
for you.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Oh, no. Go. You should roll. Sorry. Yeah, you need to roll. Please go on and roll
Got
for
all
me.
my pluses and everything.
You take
Oh,
7 points
You
of fire
You
damage.
can't bring me down.
Take 7 points of fire
Takes me
damage.
down 7 of my temporary hit points.
Uh-huh.
Has no act.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I pressed that by accident. So I've got 1 temporary hit point left.
Oh, sorry. No.
Vorna, please go over to Torak for me on your broom and hit him.
Meow.
Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit him so hard. Would you like me to do a 1-hand or a 2-hand?
Two-handed, please.
Oh, I'm gonna back him. I'm gonna bash him. Oh no, I did not. bash
Misses,
him very well.
unfortunately. Okay, let's see here. That is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Since you're on the broom, that is your entire movement. The broom is a different speed. Its maximum speed is 50. However, though, if it carries anything over 200 pounds, then its speed becomes 30. You yourself are already at least 100 pounds. Your equipment will be push you over
Technically,
200.
there's 2 people on this broom right now, so
Huh?
like
How's your 2
that
people?
broom's moving really slow.
it goes
How's your 2 people?
weighing a whole lot.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
no.
ghost is riding piggyback. Technically, there's 2 people on this broom.
Ghost doesn't weigh anything. Alright, okay, next turn. Morning, you can click end of turn now.
Pop.
Down, your turn again.
Let's see where they went off to. They're up there.
Uh-huh.
So it's 5, 10. Alright, I have line of sight. I am going to, and I'm within 5, 30 feet. I'm going to use suggestion.
Okay.
Which, if not familiar, just wait. So that she needs to do, or actually, I think the ghost specifically needs to do a DC 14 Wisdom save. I don't know how the ghost mechanic works, but the course of activity that I'm going to suggest is possess no one but kobolds.
You don't see the ghost anywhere. So your spell instead targets your ally. Vorna, please make me a wisdom saving throw against a DC of 16. Downs.
Wisdom. I'm gonna use inspiration for this.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna roll twice. Ah!
Alright, you resist the spell, so you can still attack your own allies.
Oh, I thought this was against the whatever. Whatever.
You
No,
use inspiration against my.
That's good. You can have inspiration back
Against
because
you.
that's exactly what I would do because technically I'm in control of your character right now. So go ahead, have your inspiration
okay,
back.
No, in character.
Okay, all right.
That's fine.
Yeah. So you resisted your own allies' effect because that's what the ghost wants you to do, so that it can still attack your own allies. Anything else done?
Yeah, I'm gonna zip zoop over to here.
Zippity day. My oh my.
As you get closer right there, you notice that Vorna seems to be instinctively on an instinctual level, like just like how gamblers, like poker face, whatnot, that kind of thing, where like there's tells. You guys know what I mean when I say tells, right? Like in gambling. You can see Vorna instinctively touch the satchel, attach a satchel on her side. Don't anything else?
Well, I don't have anything to do with bonus actions. I'm just gonna say to Torak, grab the satchel.
Correct. Your turn. It's your friend, Vorna.
Is she
You see Vorna trying to.
There she is.
Vorna doesn't remember her name.
Did you provoke her attack or not, Hex? No.
No, I told you to grab the satchel, though.
Why? Is that a move action or a standard
An
action?
action.
It's an action.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Just grab the fucking satchel. We're not gonna. What are we gonna do? Like kill her?
Yeah.
It's gonna take us incapacitating her to do this.
Well,
other work.
if I die, the ghost is just gonna leave me and possess one of you two.
Which will be even funner. Alright, I grabbed the satchel.
Your action?
Yep.
Okay. You hear Vorna just screaming at you. No, it's not my turn yet. This is not fair.
What do I do with it now?
I don't know. Open it. It's a satchel. What? There's
open the satchel.
some relevance to the satchel if you've not been paying attention.
What? I opened the satchel.
You see there's lichen in there and various plants and stuff.
Fabulous.
Okay, I dump out the satchel.
Set fire to it. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm possessed. I can't give you any advice. No, not my satchel!
There you go.
You just dump it on the ground?
On Craigslist.
Yeah, I dump it out.
Okay. It's just use your entire action. That's all you can do. We see Vorna try and reach and recover all of its contents.
That should
Down.
provoke.
Okay. I am going to.
Vorna is on the ground trying to grab all the leaves and the lichen plants and stuff together again.
Was I able to notice anything besides random herbs, essentially?
Nope.
So it seems to be okay. Well, I have the bonfire thing, but that's 5 feet.
Well, technically, her and the lichen are occupying the same space right now, so you want to set Vorna and the plants on fire? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm going to. That's what I was considering, but yeah, I would have set her on fire. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna set her on fire. Bonfire. Bonfire.
As the plants and leaves burn away, you hear a loud, ghostly wail as the ghost physically manifests itself. I'm just putting it right here. Okay, there. Torak can see it too since he's blind of sight. There you go. Now everyone can see it, and it disappears. Vorna, you have control again.
Oh, goody.
So now you can talk. For real. There.
Technically, Vorna still has to take the fire damage.
Ah, yes. Yes, go ahead, Vorna.
It's a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
16 dex saving.
I'm pretty good at dex. Let's see. Oh, that was with. I'm sorry. Well, I'll just.
You would have taken the first roll. Yeah.
Yes.
So you're good.
So, I don't-
they
the first one.
exorcised a ghost
It's-
from Vorner's body
In English,
because it was controlling her,
right,
making it attack them.
Go 8.
Okay, well I'm gonna go back down this way because that's what I wanted to do anyway.
Wow, she just as soon as you guys save her, she just bounces off, guys.
I'm just like, well, come on, we gotta get it. Do I see anything down this hallway here?
Nope, nothing over there. Just rocks.
I'll remind you that we shouldn't go too far.
Oh,
we're on
yeah,
a
true,
timetable.
We have a time too. Okay.
You see a kobold in that corner, just like panting, huffing, shaking. No! I didn't do it! It was all him! I didn't know nothing!
Speaking-
I didn't know nothing! Yeah, kobolds know common.
Okay. I'm just gonna tell him, leave this mine immediately with all your cohorts, or we're gonna be back. And like, can I be intimidating, please?
Yeah, go ahead and make me an intimidation check.
If you have inspiration, call it now, because we
I
wanna
don't-
activate
I-
shit out.
You used it
I
earlier.
used mine in order
Oh yeah,
to
you
not.
used it against me.
Uh,
Yeah.
well, you can't use it on me, so.
Why-
He's already pretty scared. I don't know.
Please, yes, I will leave, but well, just me now. Blizzard, cold, very cold. I just want work. Can I please?
Ouch!
Say he wants work.
He runs away.
Okay, mine's free of kobolds. Let's go.
All right.
So yeah, flying on our brooms. Let's go. Let's go all the way up.
So, who has identify?
I do.
Okay. Okay. So with identify, then you know that this side crystal is a very valuable, one of a kind, almost magic item that allows telepathy, depending on how intelligent the person who's attuned to it is. So it's I unfortunately have to break character because it is it is a very rare, well, not very rare. It's a rare item, so other people might want to keep it. So it has to go down to a party vote whether or not they want to scroll over the mind flayers, the xenomorphs, or and keep it so that it duplicates, or hand it over to them in that way that it's lost forever, essentially.
I personally would like to hand it over to them because I fear the repercussions. Like, mind flayers are not anything I want to mess with.
He'll be
And
dead within 24 hours.
well, they may be dead, but what if other mind flayers come back looking for, hey, where'd our buddies go? Because they're like a fucking hive mind. They're gonna try and figure out where these guys went. They're gonna be next to a town full of innocent people and be like, oh, they killed our friends. I'd rather just give them the crystal and walk away, so they leave and garner some goodwill. And we don't have to worry about them coming back and slaughtering the whole town. I'm trying to think in the long run here, okay?
I'm also gonna say I'm okay with returning the crystal. Are we good to make it back out of the cave the way we came in, or do we
Oh,
have
yeah.
anything on the way?
Let's see here.
Korak is also not okay with returning the crystal. Also, Alicia also was against it. So
Alicia doesn't get a vote.
it's
Doesn't get a vote.
2 versus 2.
Oh, are your sled dogs also against it?
No, they don't get a vote.
It's 4 against 2.
They don't get a vote.
I.
One of a kind indeed.
Why do you want to keep this? You realize they've offered us other rewards. Is this something that specifically is highly valuable to you?
I mean, look at it. It's purple. Look at it. It's so pretty.
I
Out of
don't want
character.
everyone to die from mind flayers.
Out of
That's
character,
gonna
you can
happen anyway.
trade. You can trade with anybody who's completed this encounter and kept it.
Yes, you can. That is possible, yes, if they decided to do that, yes.
I'll cheer from the sidelines.
I'm not gonna lie, it is an appealing magic item. It is just
Yeah,
I feel
no,
like the
I wouldn't
ability
mind
to
keeping
break
it.
roleplay is not worth doing the morally wrong thing and not getting the 2 rewards they had promised us, whatever those are.
Yeah.
Probably should have asked about that ahead of time.
I'm honestly, I'm not even going for the moral thing. Like, it's super, like, it's gonna screw us over in the long term. It's just going to. Like, I don't want to make enemies of mind flayers. They have a freaking hive mind.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know if we'll ever encounter them again, but having them as allies is
There's
better
no
than
way
having
that
them
this
as
is not,
potential
yeah.
enemy.
There's no way this won't come back to bite us in the butt. I don't want to make an enemy of mind flayers.
If
So we're voting to turn it in then?
intelligence- What was it? Yeah, we're headed back.
Alright, okay. So, outside the mine entrance, the dogs wag their tails happily at Torvek's return. Your group returns to Tourmaline without the kobold in tow. Speaker Oris, oh, where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Back to the ship, right?
Yeah, back to the ship. Were we supposed to
Alright.
grab the kobold?
No, kobolds. You intimidated it.
Yeah.
We're giving
It didn't
them
follow
time
you.
to leave themselves before we return.
Yeah.
Alright, 1 second here. Let me go back here. Where were they?
Which they'll
Need a
probably just
Sunday?
use to fortify, but whatever.
I guess when he was like, "Oh, I just want work," but I don't really trust him, so.
Alright, so you guys make it all the way back to their ship here, back in time. The 2 Ceramorphs are very happy to receive the side crystal. Okay, Vorin, his lethargic self. Oh, I am so happy that you returned with the side crystal, so now we don't have to die. Then Dredovix, of course. Oh, you brought them. Thank you. I actually repaired our life support system, so we got, well, we should be fine now, but we're still stuck here. But with the side crystal, though, we can actually get off this shindig. Please. Dredovix comes over to whoever has it. Who? Side crystal.
I hand it over.
Thank you. Oh, yes. I'll need that detector too. Oh, yes. Boss over there should give it to you. When he checks the side crystal detector too and hurries off.
Sweet.
Yes. Your promised rewards. Here you go.
Like how he walked past Warna to give them to me.
You.
Thank you.
Oh.
Ooh.
Put that to the stream there so the stream doesn't get clogged up. Then that too. Put that to the side for the stream. Oh, I'll do that. There, that looks better. Yes, Luke Cthulhu, yes.
Oh, see, that's really good for you. The eyes of minute seeing.
Advantage
And-
of investigation checks. Well,
Yeah.
I also find everything with my passive investigations. So.
For now.
Still. That's got to be good with flavor, though. Like wearing little
Oh yeah, they're
modules with
both great
kaleidoscope.
items.
Okay, so as they hand you all of that, they start waving you goodbye as you see their ship is start to float up in the air. They're like, you definitely don't want to come with us, do you?
No, it's good.
We wish you luck on your adventures.
Oh, all of the little squidlings and then even the flesh golem come out to wave goodbye to you guys on the deck. One of the squidlings trying to grab onto Dalton's brain, but Vorin quickly smacks it away.
That just means he really likes you.
And that is the end of this encounter here. We guys still need to report to about the mines, don't you? Unless you don't want to report it
Yeah,
and not get your reward.
Let's go talk to the people who were like, you know,
Yeah.
having the terrible nightmares and telepathic things, and go let them know that everything's cool.
Yes. As you return to town, and all 4 of them thank you profusely, as they don't hear the whatever it was that was in their head anymore. Thankfully, because it was on repeat, like every single second. They thank you profusely. They give 250 gold, which will be noted in the reward document to be split at the very end. Let's see here. Oh, speak of Oris for clearing the mines.
We'd let him know that we're not done yet. We plan to return, but we solved the other problem, and we've given the kobolds a warning and given them a chance to evacuate themselves before we.
That was very intimidating. I think that one just evacuated himself immediately.
Yeah, you guys pretty much explored every corner of the mines, except for one part. And yeah, so from what you could tell, there was only one kobold left. From what you could tell, so the mines are cleared.
Okay, yeah, it was just that one dude.
I would still like to go back and explore a little bit just to make sure we had covered all of the corners, found everything there's to find. But if we've actually found everything in there that's worth finding, then we don't need to spend the time.
Is that something the group wants to do? Go back?
I mean, I don't think. Sure, if that's important, we can do that. But otherwise, I'm cool.
It's not. I don't feel like it's that important, but.
All right, fine.
Like, I just don't know if we missed anything because we.
Yeah,
like-
I felt like there was definitely like pathways that I hadn't seen. I don't know if everybody went.
Warner, roll me an insight check.
to it. But...
Insight.
Sorry, history.
Oh, canceling history.
All of you can roll me a history check.
I'm much better at insight. You sure you don't want insight?
Nope. Dawn, you remember that at the very beginning there was a gem. Torak and Dawn, you remember that there was a gemstone deposit right at the very beginning, but you guys decided to go follow the Kobold Trail instead in order to, because you were on a timer.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, we'll go grab that and then call it a day.
Okay, you guys come back. Over there, you find another tourmaline gem worth 100 gold. And you also go down the other path past that to make sure there's no more kobolds, anything else you missed. You found footprints of giant rats, probably the ones you saw from earlier that fell down the waterfall, but nothing else.
Who were the human footprints that I found then?
Insight check.
Inside.
Previous inhabitants, if I had to guess.
Maybe.
It was probably the person who died last week that they mentioned, the only person who died before the kobolds came.
Oh, yeah,
And the Grell was there.
Yeah. Gotcha.
So, as you return, Speaker Oris is ecstatic that you double checked for him, and he pays you the promised reward of 50 gold. As your group is about to leave, Marta runs up to you. I heard y'all helped us with the mines, so I wanted to give this in appreciation. She unclasped the ring she's wearing around her neck. If y'all decide to help us IceWind Dale folks and the rest of the other 10 towners, I figured this would be more of use to you than it is to me.
Oh, thank you.
It's the ring that's been passed down through family ever since her, grandparents died from, the lady in red.
And
Remember
are we
that?
just gonna have to sell it right away because of adventure league rules?
Can't sell it because
Okay, it's a plot item.
Okay, it's a magic
I
item.
hear
If it wasn't a magic item, we'd have to sell it, right?
Yeah,
You don't keep-
that's all done. You all want some more of my hearty stew? We'll be on the house. You can stay the night as well.
Oh, perfect.
I'll have some more stew, but I insist on paying for it.
I
Thank
take
you
a free
kindly.
bowl of stool.
I keep giving the stew to Alicia. I refuse to eat it.
You refuse to eat.
And with that, we are finished with today's session. Alright everyone, thank you so much for showing up for today's episode of Adventures in Adventurers League. This was the first of many sessions of the hardcover Rime of the Frostmaiden. If you're watching this on YouTube right now for the video on demand, the link to buy the hardcover IceWind Rime of the Frostmaiden, if you enjoyed it and you want to run it for yourself at home for your own group, will be right there. Yep. Wait. No. It'll actually be in the description of the YouTube video below. But I'll catch you guys next week, hopefully, for some more Adventurous League.